new week, people. It is Monday, the 30th of September. Welcome to TDA, the day after. Your favourite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And I'm one of your hosts for today, my own royalty.
It's your girl, Just Dream, representing the Black Queens and the fitness scene. How you mean, how you rascal mean.
Okay, that'll do it.
And they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed.
That's right. I mean, they didn't see who said that. You look really cute, Gina.
Oh,
You look so so adorable.
Oh, thanks.
Love your hair like that, girl. How's everyone's weekend?
I went to another wedding.
Oh, yes.
Every
That
day
dress is
wedding.
banging, you know.
Thank
Saved.
you.
That's a banging dress.
Thank you.
Banging dress.
Do you know what I was thinking about, yeah?
Go on.
And I was like, with a lot of like dresses that I get, or buy, I wear them once and that's it.
Yeah.
And they're not cheap. And they just sit
We
there.
need to get that culture. Why do you think that is? Is it because you buy new stuff?
Yeah, but do you know what it is? Because if they're dramatic like that dress,
Yeah.
where am I wearing that to again? And it's such a... Obviously, there's things that I wear again and again.
Yeah.
Like
Because
things
it's,
that
I feel like
less-
'cause it's pink, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, that are less loud. But such a loud, dramatic dress like that, it's like, I feel like I can't ever wear
Who
it
says
again.
it's dramatic? Because I wear that to dinner.
Nah, it's just...
On holiday, obviously. Actually, not even here.
You know what?
Even here.
No, you know what? As a holiday... Now you've said that, yeah.
That's a banging holiday dinner dress.
Now
you know?
you've said that, I changed my mind.
Yeah.
It is...
I said you packed
would,
that South Africa with you, girl.
No, you know I would never,
banging.
like... That dress would not... I would never wear it again.
Really?
I've got loads of dresses in my wardrobe that Oh, Brent.
I don't know what y'all were talking about,
Oh, sorry.
and I needed context.
Can I be honest? That picture doesn't do it justice because it looks
doesn't.
red. It's actually pink.
You know the one...
The story post that I did.
Yeah, oh,
I know. It
you
must...
should have posted that one. That was banging.
I've actually done a whole... It's annoying because it doesn't look... Brent, the
That just
dress
banging.
is like this picture doesn't do... The lighting is so rubbish. It looks red, but if you...
It's a proper, like, it's a fuchsia pink.
If
Is
you
that
hold
what the
on,
colour?
hold on a minute. Let me go to my story. Don't click. I don't want to...
No, I shouldn't click. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know what's going to be... Yeah, you can. I don't know what's on there though. Okay,
Yeah, that's you see it pink
It's
there.
pink. It's a pink
On the
dress.
skin is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It's a banging dress.
It's a nice... It's
I
a
feel like
really
that on
nice
holiday.
dress.
That's not. I don't think that dress is dramatic.
Okay,
you know?
fair enough. It's a holiday dress. It is.
But I feel like as well though,
Okay,
I feel like-
the rest is not... The rest you don't need to see.
Alright.
when it comes to conversations about like overdressing and stuff like that, I just feel like it's perspective. Because, yeah, I don't think it's. I feel like unless you go in somewhere with like a train, that's what I consider overdress.
To be fair, it's not drum. It's not. It's the color. I think that's what it is. Because
Yeah.
it's such a loud color. In my head, it's like it's loud.
I think it's
But
banging.
realistically,
Girl, pack that on holiday with you.
No,
That's a
you-
banging dress.
you've made a very good point.
That is a banging dress. You saw a partying on Friday. How was the partying?
Wait, you didn't go?
Do you know, like, first of all, yeah, as I'm sat here right now, on Friday when I sat here, my eyes were stinging. As I'm sat here right now, my eyes are still stinging. I am tired. And I'm a homebody.
With a tea at the
And
end.
also, when it's cold, like, you can't get out of my house when it's cold. Because I just didn't understand the concept.
No, but do you know what? I think for me, that's what it was. Like, and to be honest, my social batteries.
Oh, it's non-existent. That the battery's out. You know, you got a toy and you think there's a battery in there, you try to press the button and then nothing's happening. You look at the back and there's no battery in there. Then you got to search all over your house to see if you can find double A's. You can't even search my house, it's done. Yeah, so girl is tired.
All right, let's take over. Come on.
You're so loud.
Go on, E-Man.
I was waiting for Brent. I was wondering why he's quiet.
Because I was going to do all of that. That's drama.
I just wanted you to basically say you weren't there.
I mean, they knew you weren't there. That's not... I'm not shy. Like,
All right, how many people did you see, Emmanuel? Can you remember the names?
I think so, you know.
I had to use my notes app.
I was going to say you can start walking around with a pen and paper.
There's
I
one,
had- I
there's
had
one
to.
person whose name I didn't get, but I met him the
you gonna know
last
his
time.
You made me laugh. How can there's some person I didn't get, whose name I didn't get, and then are you trying to remember the person?
Yeah.
But how would we know?
You can describe them to me.
You met him last. He was with TJ. Do you remember TJ?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
you know what I'm talking about, innit?
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
Mike.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
said he was there last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So you didn't meet him last time either.
No, I met him last time.
Okay, but you didn't see him today. This
No, I
time.
saw him this time, but I didn't get to.
Okay, I
I
just have a conversation with him. Yeah. Big up Mike, TJ.
Big up Mike and TJ. Big up Boxer.
Who's Boxer? Was that name?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Okay.
Sometimes he's in the chat. He was the first person I met.
Oh, big up
Boxer.
Boxer.
That day, so
What does
big
Boxer
him
look
up.
like?
It's kind of tall. He's got like plaits. Like short plats.
I'm so Ghanaian. If you knew what I was about to say.
What are you gonna say?
No, I was like, is Boxer his guy name? Or is like, that's what my mum would say. That's obviously not his real name. Why do you look so confused?
Because I want to know who Boxer is now. I thought I basically said hello to everybody that came through. So describe Boxer.
Well, mate, unless I heard his name wrong.
Botsway.
Hey.
Rice.
Did you hear
You
about
said boxer. It's Botsway.
Oh man.
You're ridiculous.
Did he look like he smoked weed?
Did he what?
And he looked like he was from South London.
What did he say?
Did he smell like he was smoking weed?
No.
Maybe it was early on in the night then.
These are
Brent,
so
you're
hilarious. Go to the dance.
I told him. I told him
Mm.
that how I gauged him. There was no way he's in there for 5 hours and he isn't gonna pop out.
Oh, to smoke.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But
Waking and baking.
You know, so funny. You know, weed smokers will argue to the ground that they're not addicted. It's wild, you know.
No, you know what? Because I feel like
stop if I want.
are you addicted to water? Do you
No,
drink
but
water?
no, because
Apparently it's good for you.
No, I've got like friends who like dabble, but they're not like that. Like we're not gonna. If we're out, we're not leaving to go and smoke. And you know what I mean? Like they're generally like casual smokers.
Okay.
But
I do love this kind of weed though.
But there are.
Wicked bakers.
I've got one friend here. You'll be so surprised at who it is as well. Like it will shock you. But when I say, if it's if I see him, I sing. Say, I'm a ganja planter. Come here. Nah, because you see him, he is. No.
But he put Isaac on blast.
Put Isaac on blast.
The man is damn business.
But he is popping out like popping fresh, like literally.
All right. Well, Botsoy is a stand-up fella.
How do you look?
Handsome, tall.
Did he have plats?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it must have been him, man. Pardon me, man.
Yeah.
I thought I heard
He's
Boxer.
well-spoken. Courteous. But he has this hustler kind of spirit. I love it.
You got that from a 3-hour The Ned.
I spoke to him a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A long time getting to know because he came early.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
Yeah. And I like the fact that he came early. But he's a very, very good guy. A very, very
man.
good guy.
Big him up, man. Big him up.
All right, who else?
Oh, before I forget, let me big up the guy I met in the barbershop, man. Like, obviously, that same Friday, obviously, I've gone to the barbers, innit? Stepped in now, obviously, to someone in the chair, whatever. Obviously, minding my business. Then, obviously, when he's about to leave, he's like, oh, I'm a big fan of the show, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I didn't get his name, man.
Oh,
I
big
didn't
up
get
him
his
there.
name, but yeah. Big him up,
I
man.
can't even go
100%.
to Tesco no more.
But yeah, big him up, 100%, man.
All right, who else did you see?
Big up Noreen.
All of them.
Noreen turned up.
So Noreen he went in the junk this time.
Noreen turned up. Obviously, big up Taylor.
Taylor.
Remember Taylor, Yasmin on the show? She came on the show.
Oh, yes. She
yeah,
was
yeah.
there.
Yes, actually, I saw her story. And I
Yeah,
thought, I didn't know
yeah,
she was
yeah.
gonna go.
She looked lovely.
She did.
Yeah.
That's the babe.
Of course, big up Star Crow, man. Finally turned up.
All right.
Big up Star Crow. He's a legendary guy, man.
Apparently, he came in with Power Wow.
Yes, big up Power Wow as well. Yeah, I met
didn't
both of
see Power
them.
Wow?
They're all sitting at the table. Huh?
You didn't see Power Wow?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was chatting to him.
Brent?
Yeah, I did. But I have my list here.
What do you mean apparently he came in?
Brent's
No,
got a
he
list,
said
boy.
No,
Wait, so you wrote
Oh, you
everyone's
know they
name
came
No,
together.
he
down?
told
Came
me
together,
that Star Crow came with Power Wow. I didn't know that. I met Power Wow separate from Star Crow.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that they came in together.
Oh, that's actually sweet, actually.
I don't know if it is that they did
Oh,
that
did you
whole
guys know
link
each
up
other
stuff.
before? That's actually really cute.
I don't know if
don't
they
know if
did
they
link
did.
up stuff. They may have met outside and then kind of walked in. I don't know.
That's it, man.
Big up Tony as well. Tony came down again.
All right then.
Big up Tony.
Tony brought a
Another
couple
great
peeps
guy.
with him, yeah.
Nice.
And one of those peeps, he's an avid podcast listener, but
Sick.
he didn't hear about TDA. Never heard of it. But he took out his phone and he said, "Put it in my YouTube, right? I'm gonna get stuck in." So he's now going to be an avid listener off the back of that.
Love that.
Yeah. But they were good vibes.
That's good.
Of course, big up Isaac and Beverly.
All
They were
right.
there.
Waker and Baker and her.
his assistant.
Listen, Isaac, it was not me. I didn't say anything. Beverly, I'm not here defaming your husband's name. You can hear it.
Because you guys make it seem as if like, Isaac's ready to wake a bake and then Beverly lights out for him.
It's Brent.
He is one of the most chill guys I have.
So you think that's because of
he's
Wicked
Ghanaian.
Bacon? He's Ghanaian.
He's Ghanaian.
the wicked bag.
No, man.
Isaac.
You would not do that to Isaac anyhow.
Boosie and for Charlie. Listen,
Can you imagine?
Because you
it's not
said
me.
you definitely wouldn't guess who it is.
Yeah,
I'm
and then,
thinking,
Yeah, but you
I don't
guessed
guess it.
Isaac. That's the
what
whole
I'm
point.
saying. It can't be Isaac. So I said, Isaac.
I know, but you're running with the narrative now.
So he goes on Beverly.
Is she in the chat?
Yes, sir. You're out here ruining my reputation. The heck?
Beverly, please, sister.
Oh,
Gifty,
my
it's not me,
goodness.
Don't mind
okay?
them. Big up Isaac and Beverly though.
Every time I see them, they're such a.
I just love them. They're just
beautiful
so
You know
couple.
what?
Yeah,
You know what I like?
They're just a wholesome couple.
Yeah.
Just squeeze them.
Guys, they're actually my favourites, man.
They're just
like,
a wholesome,
genuinely my
like,
favourites.
just unproblematic, mind their business, good
just-
vibes, just
They're the
Yeah.
perfect match.
perfect match.
It's just
Perfect match.
pure positivity. Man.
Yeah, always good vibes, man. Big up Isaac and Beverly. Love y'all.
Stunning.
And it was their anniversary the other day.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. for
Yeah,
the
the
fan.
1 year anniversary. Last
It's gone
week.
quick, you know.
You know when it came up, I said, sorry.
Wow.
This was a year ago.
That's why Isaac was posted. Can you
Yeah.
imagine? I was just because I think a year couldn't have gone.
Yeah, it was the anniversary.
Hey.
Big up you lot.
Congrats.
1 year down, 1,000 more to go.
I got ceremony today. So congrats.
And that's how I found out. Because I said, how come you put up the wedding thingamajig just the other day? Did you just get it back from the videographer?
Thanks.
Oh, is that what you look for?
It was so quick.
Because the video goes be like that.
No, it's true. That is true. That is
They
true.
really do. You got your first child now. You ain't even got the video yet.
No, it's literally been a year. It was the end of September, the 23rd. But it was the end. It was the end. Yeah.
sweet, man.
It was like literally the other day.
Wow.
Oh, bless her, man.
I came with my partner, but we were a bit late. Didn't get to meet any of you, unfortunately. We had a nice night.
Who was that?
C91. But I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Charmina.
Chaumina?
Yeah.
You don't trust people's names no more. Is it actually Chamina?
Yes. Big her out every time, and she's a big supporter.
I like how you've responded to that. Because
Me?
you heard it, you're like, that sounds like a Pokemon.
I didn't say that.
No, see, see one thing about Brent, yeah. Like Brent stays moving mad. You think it sounds like a
exactly, you have to,
Pokemon
like, put that on
because
you.
that's why it
No.
came out your mouth. Because no one's had a conversation about
I
that.
don't know what Pokemon is.
You already brought to my attention because you're like, Are you sure, Emmanuel? So I'm like, all right, cool. Let me be on your side.
It sounded like something, but it wasn't Pokemon in my head.
Chaumina. Like she could be Oriental.
No.
That I can. That I get.
You're racist.
I didn't go that way.
How?
I say you just imagine. I say you read off your list. That's what you need to
You're
do.
racist. That's a beautiful name, though. I've never heard it in my life.
That's a nice name.
One of one.
Yes.
Who else?
Big up Imi Snow Globe, of course.
right.
Of course.
I said they met Amy, you know.
No way. Serious?
haven't.
Wow.
Because she wasn't at the last one I was at. She was at the first one, but I didn't get to meet her. And the second one, she wasn't there. And then the third one, she was there, I wasn't.
Okay.
Or she'll be there at the next one. So if it is,
Depends how cold it is.
Yeah. There we go.
I said birth.
It's cold in here.
Who else?
I have to pick up one of my favorite people.
Give me
Sarah.
all thanks.
Yeah, Sarah was there. You know, she goes to the gym every single morning.
Love that for her.
And it's still the one I go to. But she
Oh,
goes at
serious?
5 a.m.
Oh, sick.
Mad.
That's a woman on a mission.
You know,
5 a.m..
you know what? Morning gym time, yeah.
It's the best, man.
I fully get it.
Yeah, it's the best one.
Like generally speaking, you're in and out. In that time she goes, there's no one there.
You don't. No one's asking you.
You're not even dealing with rush hour. Like
great.
you know the morning before work gym time.
I used to go gym in the mornings. Then obviously today happened, so you're welcome. Now I go at peak
Thank
time.
you.
People ask me how many flipping sets I have left, and I'm like, too many. Leave me alone.
I haven't been to a peak time. I haven't gone to gym during peak
Gina.
time since
So
I'm gonna say
annoying.
2018.
It's so annoying. Talk about how many
Got
sets.
baby
Too
enough to
many. Like, leave me alone.
Who else did you see?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna remind me. Of course, Christy was there. Big up Christy. Who else?
Oh yes, sorry. I did meet Amy at the walk. That was walk.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? But you might need to remind me, you know.
All right. So there was Fleur,
Okay.
Why you say it like that?
because that's how I need to say it so it doesn't sound like flow.
No, there's other ways in between.
Go on.
Fleur.
And how do you spell it?
Fleur.
I was going to say UER or EUR. What?
So I think that because I said it in that retarded way, right?
That's why I got it.
That's why you got it. So
No.
I said the way I would say it,
But if
you wouldn't have gotten it.
But if she said
It's
Fleur,
such a-
I'd still. If she
If
did-
she said it,
if
I
she
had
said
to say it, I
Fleur,
had to twang it. I had to twang
No,
it.
because I've heard the name Fleur before.
so right, Fleur
Alright.
East.
I would've
Yeah,
said Fleur.
literally.
I'd have said Fleur.
Yeah, and I still wouldn't have thought flow. Spelling
Flow
wise.
is flow.
Flow
Fleur
is flow.
Fleur.
But I
Literally.
speak fast sometimes.
So do
Speak
we
faster
all
than
do.
me.
All right, you're all right.
Thank you.
You're all right.
Of course we're right. You're at MC talking about if I didn't say it like that, you would have known the name.
It's only because I said it to somebody else and in my accent quick, and he said Flo. I said no, Fleur, and I have to do that.
Don't do that
Just
again.
But I had to do that.
No, but don't.
You don't
Yeah,
have
but-
to. This is the problem. You
Let
don't
me show you
have
what
to.
Brent just did.
Imagine it.
Fleur.
He said no, because his tongue was out.
Yeah, why? Like, why is your tongue out?
Because it's
It's
French.
baddie.
It's French too, innit? It's French too, and you may not have gotten the French if I didn't do that.
So when French people talk, they stick
Yeah.
out their tongue.
Sorry. Black man, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I'm about to throw my pillow at you,
I can't.
you serpent.
Can you imagine?
Hey, Brent, I just remembered. Big up Timmy. Big up Greek. Legendary guys, you know.
Those don't count because you stopped me from my list.
All right, cool.
They don't
alright,
count,
cool.
Emmanuel. You had a chance, didn't it?
To be fair, I met Greek before anyway, so.
Nah,
Yeah,
it still count. You should have counted when it is you'd said it because you met Sarah, you'd met Christy, you'd met Boxer.
Yeah.
Is Greek bike rider? He gives me like motorcyclist. You know the guy that take off their helmet. I swear he's got locks, right?
Why does he give a bike rider?
I don't know what it is. He just gives
I'm,
me that.
I'm about to get to Greek soon, but why?
He gives me. I just know he just gives me that energy. Like I just feel like I just imagine him like really cool, getting off his bike, having his helmet, hanging the helmet on, just walking to the all of that. Yeah, of
She's
course.
giving sons
Going
of
to
anarchy.
Yeah. I don't know why
she right?
he gives me that vibe.
I'll get onto that, but I see what you're saying. Leather pants, little tassels and that.
Now you're taking it too far.
You don't need tassels.
You're taking it too far.
There's no need for tassels. Tassels just
Then
way
the
too
biker
far.
boots with the little metal
They're
thing on
like,
the heel.
yeah, another little the one the
deep,
sheriffs have.
those deep dreamy eyes. Not really sure what his accent's gonna sound like.
Do you know what's killing me? I
Seems
didn't.
like the quiet type.
How did you
I
get
didn't want to
it?
do all of that. I just said he looks like he has a motorcycle. That's all I was going for. I didn't need to.
All
I
right, let
wasn't
me
going-
stop at the cool part, right? Because he does look like he would own a motorcycle
Yeah,
just because.
fair.
And there's a reason
I like people
why
like
I'm saying that.
Because I can.
Because he can. Money's like water to him.
Love that for him.
All right. So there was Fleur. There was Mariah, Miss Mariah.
Big up Miss Mariah.
Miss Mariah.
There was Ty and her twin.
Nice. Love twins.
Big up, big up.
Absolutely lovely people. There was Oyen, B.
Of
Big up
course.
Oyen.
Big up Oyen.
Absolutely lovely. And everybody looked beautiful, by the way. Stunning. The men turned up too.
Where's the pictures?
Yeah.
Even from the first one. I
the
ain't
pictures
seen
even up
them.
from the second one. I think the pictures are up from the first one. I think
I
I,
didn't
saw
see them.
those. Well, I saw a couple. They didn't post all of them
I didn't see any of them.
Where did you see that from?
on the Instagram page.
Whose Instagram page? Oh, theirs.
No, the Instagram page for the event.
Really?
Oh
Tell me more.
no, I'm not. I have nothing else for you.
But it's a-
This is a rare moment.
Why is it rare? Why is it rare?
What Instagram page?
Have I said a swear word or something?
No.
Why is it rare?
Because what I'm learning today, 30th of.
Oh, that is Instagram page.
Yeah, I
Isn't there an
didn't.
Instagram page? There is them, isn't there?
Tell me more. This is rare. It's like a wild Pokemon. Never see it.
Whatever, innit? I can't bothered. Carry on with your list of names. I'm pretty sure I've seen pictures. There's an Instagram page for this event. I'm pretty sure. I know. I'm not meant to be searching things at the moment, but when I am, I will send it to the group chat.
Thank you very much. That means that somebody might have.
So where are the pictures at? But I've seen pictures from this event though.
Yeah.
Oh no, maybe I saw on the website. Was it on the website yet? I've seen pictures from the first one.
On a website?
I don't know. I don't go out too often for that, for me to be this confused.
Oh, it's okay. All right. Timmy.
Big up Timmy,
And
man.
Timmy is, what, 6'8"?
Yeah,
What?
man. He's bare tall, man.
That's crazy. The basketball thing.
Something.
So he's taller than you, Brent.
Yeah, so
Brent
this,
is not
this
6'8".
is what he was there scobbling over.
course, Brent's not
I'm
6'8".
standing next to you. I'm standing next to you, right? And I'm looking up and seeing your lips. Of course you're taller than me. And then he said, but I've got A1s on.
Boy, that didn't add an extra 4 feet or 4 inches.
He's also very, 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 very cool.
Yeah, man. I like
Very,
Timmy,
very
man.
cool.
Big up Timmy, man.
Absolutely amazing. Sarah, Star Crow, Botsoy, Heather,
Yes, big up Heather.
all the time. She's looking lovely.
Big up Heather.
Temi,
Of course.
Gin and Gist.
And her sisters.
She came through with her beautiful sisters. Powell, got TJ, Mike Tyson, Dr. Mani.
Of course.
Every time.
Big up Dr. Money.
There was Imi, Snow Globe. There was Jackie and Aaliyah.
Big up Jackie and Aaliyah, of course.
And I thought that they didn't listen to the pod at all because that's what they said. But apparently they do.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I don't know why they like
So they said they didn't listen to the product, but then they do. How do you know they do?
Maybe I asked them, who are you in the chat? And they're like, I'm not in the chat. Maybe that's what they said.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Well, I quickly found out that they did listen to the pod because it's like, oh, you're Brent. And there's no way you're saying that if it is that you're not clued into the whole podcast circuit.
I have nothing for you. Like nothing. Not a damn thing. So just carry on with this.
Who else did I see?
I've got 2 people that I want to big up. If you...
Let me just finish.
Commit.
Let me finish on the man of the hour, the 5
Okay.
hours, Greek. Mr. Greek. I haven't spent time with a healthier, a more handsome, a more cool, too cool for school. There's a reason why I say this.
You know he did this. Too cool for school. Like you did.
This guy doesn't cease
man.
to amaze me each time we run into each other, right? The first time, it was like a movie. This time, it was was it prequel?
Blockbuster.
Was it prequel? Is that what you say, the movie after? Sequel. This guy came in and I smelled him before I saw him. He was wearing angel share, right? And this Stephen's very, very, very big on angel share. Stephen was there too.
Oh, big up Stephen.
He looked
Big up
very
Stephen.
handsome. He came in and saw beige joint. And you know beige looked good in his skin.
Absolutely. Big
He
up
looked
Stephen.
very good, very good. Yes. Sequel. Mr. Sequel. Anyway, I smelt him before I saw him. And I was like, because he presented himself to me and he just stood there. Like, I don't
Here I
need
am.
an announcement, you know?
Like I'm here.
I'm just here. I was like, and he's like, don't you remember me? In that cool voice, cool motorbike voice.
You're really setting the tone, setting the scene.
Like when you say take us there,
You're
we're
taking me
there.
there.
Anywho, right? This glorious black man with the locks. I took, up and down, once over. This guy just looked and smelled like money. Just money. And this is his thing. That's his mystique. Money man. Right? Anyway, he took his position, his place in the corner, right? Obviously he's like, I don't need to go to women. They come to me. Right? This is unprovoked. I asked him nothing. I asked him nothing.
It's funny you say that because all this that you're doing is unprovoked.
Oh, 100%. There's a reason, though.
Okay, let's get there.
There's
Has
a
he asked
reason.
you to sell him or something? Because
Am I selling him?
He's
I
giving,
feel like-
I am just being observant. Does it sound like I'm selling him?
he's giving advertisement.
Yeah, wait a minute, though.
marketing.
Anywho, so I always have fantastic conversations with Greek.
Absolutely.
Right? But the one thing I would always hit him up with each time I see him is where are your shares? I will always do
Okay,
that.
fair.
Because he's this big money man. He was the guy who was going back and forth with Tracy.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it was a Tuesday. Hey, hold that. Hey, hold that. Hey, hold that. Right? So I'm thinking the first person right at the front of the queue but to buy shares when it is a
Would have
drop,
been him.
it's going to be him. And it's going to be big boy, big spender. This guy, he says, my first installment of the TNB investment, I spent it on grills.
My nigga.
No, you know what? Like,
He
Fair,
said,
innit?
he
He
said,
said he
he
said it
said
on grills.
his first installment,
you said fair.
and it was a 4-figure installment, right?
He spent
Said,
4
I-
figures on grills.
4-figure installment. I put it down on some tinfoil for my teeth.
You're rude.
This is what he
Right.
said. So I'm like,
Tinfoil, yeah.
Then I looked at his feet. What was on his feet? Comfortable Timbs. He said he's on Timbs.
What
Look
then?
at the pattern. I looked down, LV. I said, how much did you put on that? He said 1.2. And that same bike.
Wait, is his thing rebranding?
This is the this is the guy.
Wait, where are you?
I don't get it. What's the brand?
No, he changed his name. Obviously, his thing name used to be
Green.
Did
There's
it, now it's
handsome mother
rebranding.
effer. There's a smooth operator. Nice smelling.
He said
smooth
them
operator.
weren't Tim's player. Like, no,
He's like, these are
Nah.
not Tim's. And he said in that told you know, they ain't Tim's. And he's not breaking a stride in his dialogue, you know. There's no he's those aren't Tim's. So I had to look again.
So
He
how
tell me
dare
to look
you.
again. I had to double check because his voice was so assured. It was
Can
so
I just say
assured.
something? You see, no disrespect to rebranding. See the way you're selling him, yeah? If I meet him and he doesn't live up to this standard,
But
I'm
the
going to
thing
be
is,
so
he does.
disappointed in you.
The thing is,
No, because
he
right
does.
now you're really doing
Have you not seen him?
campaign. No, you're
And
really
he,
doing
he
campaign.
doesn't look Nigerian. He doesn't.
Is he Nigerian?
I believe so.
Okay, fair
I believe
enough.
so. But he doesn't. He looks like an African American. Which could be Nigerian, but you know how it is that they're trying to distance themselves from any sort of sides to Africa.
So dumb. Go on.
Anyway. So he's like 1.2. So I'm saying, bloody hell. Crazy. Now obviously that became my, water cooler conversation starter for anybody that came in next.
What do you mean?
Anybody that came in that was part of TDA, I said hello to them and then brought them over to the motorcycle boy.
Why?
He was my shiny new thing. Do you understand? Because now it was a story. Look how much he's rocking. And I didn't even go to his wrist. I don't even.
So you're going to get him... You're going to get him robbed. But look
Nobody
what
could rob this guy.
Look at what he's
Jump on his motorcycle and go vroom. Unrobbable. Anywho, I told him his age mates, his peers were dropping more cheese than he did, which was none. And that is what gingered him. He took out his phone, he said, how much did Tracy drop? I will match it right now. I said, match it? Match it? That's not motorcycle energy. He said, all right, cool. I guarantee you by the end of this year, I'm going to put in more than Tracy put in. I said, I don't believe you because all I'm just seeing are just flapping gums. Flapping flapper. But he's like, bet. All right. I told Stephen, I said, doesn't matter what you told Stephen. I'm here now. I am here now. But I believe him. I believe that he is going to be our most shareholder. at the end of this year.
All
Do
right,
you
then.
believe Emmanuel? You believe that he will? Did you
I
see
think
him?
so.
Did you see him? Did you feel his aura? Did you sense like a disturbance in the force?
Oh,
A disturbance.
you know
Because you didn't
what?
mention his name just now. You didn't mention his name when you said I saw such and such and such.
Yeah, but there was loads of people I met, man.
Have you ever
That's-
seen
that's
him?
why.
Have you ever seen Greek?
Yeah, of course.
All right, go. Yeah. So do you believe him? At the end of this year, do you think he's going to
I mean,
hold
if,
the most
if,
chairs?
if Greek said it, then I believe it.
This is what I'm saying. That's the vibe he gives off. This is the vibe. But then I had to basically remind him of what he said before to Stephen. And then he said, I needed it for Notting Hill. And he needed what? He said the grills. He needed the grills for
carnival?
Notting Hill. Yeah.
So he's just walking around
Just
shining
because
teeth.
it was a Monday.
Well,
You know.
stop
Your
watching.
type of guy, right?
No, because what we're not going to do. 'Cause I
Yeah,
knew-
why am I- why
I
is she
knew- why
in
am
it?
I in it? Because I knew somehow he was gonna.
All right, fair. Stopped.
My point is, you're really pocket watching this man, isn't it?
Oh, I had to because Greek spoke a big game the first time I met him.
Okay, fair enough.
He's in fintech.
So you're matching his energy.
and
Basically.
he said, money is water to me.
I hear
And he
it.
kept that energy. And that's why I was like, oh, no, you sound Nigerian, right? So bear in mind that was his marker and everything. But from since I saw him last and I saw him now, there have been better investments coming in, but none from Greek. So I'm like, each time I see you, I'm going to ask you, what have you done lately?
What have you done for me
What
lately?
have you done for me lately?
'Cause I don't know what you were doing there.
That's it. What have you done for yourself lately? So anyway, I always have a good time with Greek because everything I'm doing right now, he will see it as funny. I think.
No, the comments, the chat seems to think so.
All right. So he lives his raps in a sense where if you saw him going back and forth with Tracy, if you remember those times, on his person, he was rocking it. The aura, the scent, he said it was a mixture between Angel Share and some
Oh, God.
something else. I can't remember, but I'm not looking to replicate it. I'm not like the biggest fan of Angel Share. I like its the dupe that I've got, and it's changed the juice a bit. I like that better than Angel Share. And Stephen always anything's the best. But anyway, I enjoyed his company, and he brought a lot of energy to the party, as well as everybody else that I mentioned. So it was cool. I enjoyed it.
Look up, everyone.
Neptizla was cool. He was lovely. Obviously, the best couple in the world. It's just unproblematic, beautiful, chill and whatnot. They stayed late too. I didn't think that they would do that, so it was nice.
Why?
Because you went there.
They don't need me.
No, they don't need you, but you bring a certain, all right, now that I'm here, we have to dance type thing. And they were allowed to basically just,
Chill.
I enjoyed that experience.
So hold on a minute. What do you mean when I'm there we have to dance? No one has to dance when I'm anywhere.
Like, it's impossible for you to hear music
And
you
sit
be-
still.
and just be.
Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Watch the next event. I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna sit I'm gonna be like a statue in the corner just to prove a point.
All right. If I missed out anybody else, I think it's because.
I think Ed said he was waiting for
Oh,
his.
Ed!
Big up Ed, man.
Ed was one of the first people that come true because in my head he's like family. So why am I putting his name down? Because I didn't put Emmy's name down.
That's why I didn't mention
I didn't
certain
put
people as
Dr.
well.
Amani's name down. I didn't even put Greek's name down because in my head they packed the furniture at this point. Right? I didn't even put Christie's name down. But anyway, Ed was there. Ed looked sharp. He looked sharp. So I'm like, you've done this clubbing thing before.
No, you really annoy me. Like honestly.
And I can't remember which one asked me, what are those? Are those loafers or something? Like, one of the boys kind of looked onto my feet. I guess
What
to
are
see what I was
those?
doing down there. Yeah. I think I wore normal. Did you see what I was wearing, Emmanuel? I wore it last time.
I don't remember, I don't remember.
Well, I thought it was normal. I don't know.
Why? What was his reaction?
No, he just looked down and said, oh, okay. I think that's what he said.
You better hope so.
But what I was wearing looked clean, I think.
No,
But-
you scrub it well, man.
But I don't really mind what people say of me after the fact anyway. Oh, even in in the moment.
You know, I just realised what Sarah you're talking about. Of course she goes to the gym every single day. Have you seen her body?
It's stunning, right?
Literally. Sarah she trains hard. Her body is...
Every
Chef's
single
kiss.
day, 5 a.m.
Aw, missed you too, girl. I haven't seen her in ages.
And I think that was it. I don't know if there was anybody else that made himself known to me or I approached them.
Let me pick up two people just while you're thinking about them. Sarafina and Sangeeta.
Oh!
Have to big them up. They came all the way down from Bristol, man.
Serious?
Really?
Yeah, 100%. Sarafina is a big supporter of TDA, man. She was gonna come down for the tour as well with Daryl,
Yeah.
but she couldn't make it that day. But yeah, man, she's a big supporter. She put Sangeeta onto the show as well.
Sangeeta is a Douglas, right?
Yes.
All right, then.
Yes.
All right, then.
So yeah, man. Big up them two, man. 100%, man. Really,
my
really. So,
Oh, sorry, the mic wasn't on. I don't know what happened.
didn't hear anything I was saying.
Sorry.
I'm not saying no that again, but yes. But yeah, man. Big up everyone, man. Honestly, it was a good turnout, man. Good turnout.
Looking forward to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the lovely lady in the white dress and the afro? This boy is such a...
Shut up.
This is rebranding. It's the rebranding. He was talking about the beautiful lady, definitely from Africa.
Okay.
Definitely.
Is the sound? They're saying the sound thing.
No, it's back.
But
Okay.
It's back. It's on.
Cool. Okay.
I think she told me her name. I can't remember. But I invited her to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. Her and her friend. And the friend was like, I've seen you somewhere before. And I was like, probably not. I said, yeah. I can't remember their names though. But shout out to them. Hopefully they become new listeners because I don't think they were from TDA. And we saw some Americans at the end. I don't know how they got in there. One was very rude.
Really? Rude as in how?
Oh, serious?
Yeah. Very, very cheeky. But then she ended up turning around to say, Dr. Mani, your face is amazing. So she didn't say Dr. Mani, she said, your face is amazing.
So she gave her a compliment.
Yeah. But that's not the rude part. She
No,
rude
but
to me.
why was she rude?
And maybe she's a...
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, maybe she thought I was moving to her. But all I was doing is basically saying hello to... I'm supposed to be the host, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm saying hello to everybody that
Comes
I
in.
haven't seen it. And I'm hearing an accent. I'm hearing this thick American. So I said, oh, what's your name? And the one of the other one who wasn't rude said the name. And the other one was like, I didn't know.
Oh. Dumb ones. Okay.
Anyway, I hope it is you all had a good time and you all got home safely.
Hope so. All right. Let's get into our headlines for today then.
You did quite well, Emmanuel.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I tried to talk to everybody, you know.
No, as in, like, we just handled the intro. Because it would normally be Esther and Gina, like, breaking that down nicely. But I think you did well, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, you had all the elements.
Love that for you lot.
Yep.
You did an amazing job too, Brent.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Oh yeah, I pressed the button, man. See, he's airing you. Just
can't
press the
see me.
button.
Oh, sorry. You gonna mention it? Or?
Chuka was there?
Huh?
You said Chuka was there?
Do you know what it is? I spotted Chijoke in the side of my eye.
What are you talking
But I
about?
was talking to somebody else, innit? So I was gonna chat to him afterwards. But then the guy just disappeared.
Wait. So he was there?
Yeah, he was there. I'm pretty sure
Impossible.
He was there.
I'm confused.
But I was chatting to somebody. So I was like, oh, that's Chijoke. Okay, cool. When I finished chatting to him, I'm talking to her. I'll just say hello to him, innit?
No, this is impossible.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
No.
know Chijoke
He
don't talk
can't
to
come
nobody,
all
man.
the way. The first time ever and not introduce himself to anybody?
You know what I'm saying?
You're making it up.
I promise you, Ben.
Chijoke, were you there?
He said he was tired. He said, I apologize for not coming to say hi,
Oh, man.
but I was falling asleep and didn't want to bring old man tired energy.
At least he turned up, though. At least he turned up, man. Supported.
Nah, I'm not letting him off that easy, my friend. No way, because it sounds like he came late and left early. And he didn't say hello to anybody.
I don't know, Brent. Well,
To Chucky, I'm very disappointed. I would have loved to have met him.
yeah,
You never
same.
met him? You met him?
I've never met him.
Yeah,
At the Wright
briefly, innit, at the Wright
Brothers,
Brothers thing, innit?
Oh yeah, you went there.
But we didn't talk, innit? It was just like, oh, hello, just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's
I'm disappointed. Very disappointed.
You're tough, right?
I'm just gonna go for this one. Has to be a theme now. Sorry.
All right. So our first set of headlines. The country's prime minister, this is Israel, has said that Israel's continuing airstrikes may have already forced as many as 1 million people from their homes across Lebanon. Najib Mikati said it is the largest displacement movement that may have happened. Lebanon's health ministry reported more than 50 people killed in Sunday strikes. This is 2 days after Israel assassinated the Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah in Beirut. Meanwhile, Hezbollah fired more rockets into northern Israel. In a separate development, Israel said it had carried out large-scale airstrikes on military targets of the Iran-backed Houthi movement in Yemen. Hezbollah confirmed on Sunday that their top military commander, Ali Karaki, and a senior cleric, Sheikh Nabil Kayouk, had also been killed in the Israeli airstrikes. Next headline, Kemi Badenoch, she's back in the news, man. And apparently, she has said, it's not apparent to be fair, I heard her say it, she said that maternity pay has gone too far and that the government needed to interfere less in people's lives. In an interview with the Times Radio, Badenoch was asked if she thought maternity pay was at the right level. She said maternity pay varies depending on who you work for, but statutory maternity pay is a function of tax. Tax comes from people who are working. We're taken from one group of people and given to another. This, in my view, is excessive. Statutory maternity pay starts at 90% of average weekly earnings for 6 weeks. Then it falls to the lowest of either £184.03 or 90% of the mother's average salary for 33 weeks. The Shadow Business Secretary did not say what she thought the right level of maternity pay should be, but said that the government should be reducing regulatory burdens. She also said that we need to have more personal responsibility. There was a time when there wasn't any maternity pay and people were having more babies. Later, she also commented on X and posted, contrary to what some have said, I clearly said that the burden of regulation on businesses has gone too far. Of course, I believe in maternity pay. And the last headline, Keir Starmer has launched a fight back against accusations that his government is mired with sleaze, nepotism, and whatever that is, with an announcement that the rules on declaring donations and gifts will be changed. The Prime Minister and a succession of cabinet ministers have been pilloried, but for accepting thousands of pounds in freebies from corporate sponsors and millionaire donors, with the scandal hitting the party in the polls. In a bid to stave off criticism and put the government back on track, Pat McFadden, who is the Chancellor of the Duchy of Lancaster, who runs the Cabinet Office engine room of Whitehall, has announced that an exception, which meant ministers did not have to declare tickets for events while all other MPs did, will be stopped. Mr. McFadden also claimed that the current rules were a Tory loophole to protect Conservative ministers. The move came after Canterbury MP Rosie Duffield quit Labour, accusing Sir Keir Starmer of presiding over sleaze and nepotism. And that's it for our headlines.
Urban TV was also there. That's another name I haven't put down because family at this point. Did you see him, Anthony?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he spent a while talking to Stephen. But absolute vibes all the time. I think that was it.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that was it. And Chijuka is swearing blind that he actually came.
You know,
Very disappointed. Very, very disappointed.
All right, people. Topic of the day. This is going to be a short one. Just a light-hearted one, because I know last week when I did my topic of the day, Gina wanted to strangle me. He says, it's too heavy, it's Monday.
Exactly.
No, because it was. I feel like Monday and Friday should be like a light day.
Yeah.
It really helps about racism on a Monday morning.
True indeed. So, just a light one. It's not, I wouldn't say it's,
Is it the one that says Trump and Kamala?
Yeah.
How's that light? Do you know what light means?
Trump and Kamala.
Like ha 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 ha.
Like shits and giggles.
Literally.
This is definitely a light one because
Thank you.
he's asked you
What is in your?
what's in your Georgie bundle.
There you go.
Your what?
What are you gonna pack for your survival kit?
Well, what's a Georgie bundle?
The thing that you take with you on your travels.
Is that
Is that what it's
Trinidadian
called?
word?
Maybe.
It
You know
is.
when you see them old school comics and you see a guy whistling and he's got a long stick and he's got his little bag. that he's
Yeah.
Tied onto.
Yeah, picking
Oh
bag.
yeah, those look fun. Like Tom and Jerry and stuff.
Yeah, but I've never heard that before in my life.
And it's always like a
Bouncy.
Yeah, like there's like a sorrowful bounce.
Yeah.
That's
So
so
yes, the question is. To be fair, it doesn't matter who wins. If Trump wins,
That's why I don't know why you
Kamala
brought
wins-
them into it.
'Cause I was
Just
I
ask
was-
what's in our survival.
Yeah,
kit.
because I was just thinking, let's try and make it a bit realistic though, because there's some people thinking that we may go, not to dampen the mood, into World War III, man.
Not
With what
to dampen
Israel's
the
doing,
mood.
with what Israel's doing, Hezbollah,
Mister, I want to make it light, but go on.
with what Israel's doing to in that whole region. To be fair, you know what I'm saying, attacking Hamas, Hezbollah, probably going to be the Houthis next. The whole region could be in a mess. I believe it was Tariq as well. Big up Tariq, man. He was in a Discord saying, could this be something that happened kind of akin to what happened prior to World War One, where the killing of the Hezbollah leader could spark off a chain of events that lead to World War III in it. So I'm saying all of that just to say, I think it's going to be important who the next American president is going to be. If we have the wrong one and it descends into chaos and we're going to like some apocalyptic age, what are you taking with you? What are you prioritizing?
Eggs.
Eggs. I should have known. I should have known.
Ask a silly question.
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm
take
saying?
some chickens.
Mm-hmm.
So they can hens. So they can continue to produce eggs.
And a land full of wheat, so you can have your oats and
I don't really care about the oats, but the eggs.
Eggs.
Yeah, I'll be honest,
Nah,
we could
nah,
have been going
negotiable.
through, we could have been going through a third world war, and I turned to my son, I see Gina eating oats and egg.
Yeah.
That would Jesus take me out.
What am I taking?
As in, like, what are you packing in the bag?
Like your survival kit. So
it literally could be anything.
whatever
Something
I leave.
silly as
I'll take
well.
my phone, my charger,
Okay.
but there's
But
electricity
where you
there.
gonna?
Just
Where
there
you
you
gonna
go.
charge yourself?
So then I'll take my what's it called?
Charging your.
Yeah, my
Okay.
portable.
Yeah, I'll take a portable first. I mean, once it dies, and it is what it is. But at
Yeah.
least it will last me like a couple
I might
moments.
start stocking up now, actually.
You might
I
need
would-
to.
It's funny, it might be a prophecy, who knows?
I would take toilet roll.
Yeah, I'll take antibacterial wipes. Oh.
Yeah, definitely take one.
Wherever you go, there'll be leaves, though, innit?
No.
Yeah, but let
I
me
get
at
fresh.
least let me gradually get to the caveman stage. Like you can't go from 0 to
Yeah,
100. It'll be
that's
too
true.
much of a shock to the system. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Then let me run out toilet roll, then
Yeah,
be
and then-
desperate.
yeah, and
But I'm
then
not gonna
from
do
the-
that when my
straight
neighbor
away.
has toilet roll. That's silly. You should have taken some. I'll take a change of clothes. A few underwear. You know how women pack underwear anyway. We go for a 1 day trip, we pack like 8.
Yeah, literally.
I'll take some water.
Okay.
Just something for the journey. I'll definitely take some snacks. But like dry kind of snacks. So like little protein bars and stuff kind of snack. Nothing that's gonna go off.
What about tin stuff?
Yeah.
I'm picky with food. I'll take some soup.
Soup.
Plain
How you
tomato
gonna
soup.
warm
Oh,
it?
in a tin.
How you
Yeah.
gonna warm it?
I have a cold. I eat cold food. I eat cold pizza, cold jollof
No, I
rice,
like
cold food.
that kind of cold food, but soup. I thought in my head, soup just needs to be warm.
It needs to be warm, but I think under the circumstances, microwaves are gone. They're blown up.
I hear it, but I would rather eat a can of sardines than eat soup.
I'll say I'm picking with fish.
I would rather eat corn. I'd rather eat corned beef in a tin.
Raw.
And what do you mean raw? It's not. It's cooked. When you have a corned beef sandwich, it's from the tin.
Oh
You don't cook it.
But that's not cooked. Is it cooked?
It's cooked in the tin. It's cooked before it gets put into the tin.
Really?
Yeah, it's not raw meat.
Okay, I didn't think it was raw meat to be fair, but I just don't know why I thought it was actually when I think
Yeah,
about it.
it's not. You don't warm. If you're having a corned beef sandwich, are you taking the corned beef and putting it in?
And then cooking it
You're
and
not
then
cooking
putting-
it and then
that's
putting it in
true.
your sandwich. You're
I never
eating
thought
it.
of that.
To be fair, I hear Esther though.
Do you know what I mean?
So you
Really?
open
It
it.
just, you open it, it's just like, here I am.
Yeah, because the reason is because it's got all the fat in it, and that's what keeps it fresh. Have you not noticed with shit on? There's bare oil at the top. The moment the oil,
Yeah,
that's when
yeah.
it starts to go off.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
oil that keeps it.
It's so crazy. There's so much like preserved.
Yeah, so
Processed
I
food.
literally would take all that crappy stuff.
How big
mean-
is this bag anyway? Because I also as well, now I'm just tired from carrying this massive bag of silly things.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather be tired and have everything with me than because I'm never gonna get it again.
If it's winter time, I'm carrying a coat.
Oh, for sure. I think even in summer,
I wear it. Even in summer, for when winter comes, because who knows
Yeah.
where we're going to be at that time. I don't want to be around if there's a world war. I'm not the perfect candidate for it. I would not be inspiring. I would honestly just be like, I feel like people will conspire to have to kill me. Because I always say that, like, God is amazing. God is awesome in how he works. And God intentionally created me in this age. I couldn't survive during Jesus' time. Yesterday at church, they were talking about the miracle when Jesus cleansed that man's eyes and he did the mud, spat on the floor, whatever. And I hate that. I was like, oh, ew. But like, it's a miracle. God created me at this time for a reason.
All right. I love that you just mentioned this. So you covered the entire sermon, right?
Yeah.
What did you learn from that? What was the takeaway?
Oh, actually, I never knew that it was a cultural thing, apparently, back then. What was it again? It was a cultural thing. So basically, people believed back then in the culture, they believed that there were certain people that were very special from God. And so their saliva could actually cure people.
Okay.
So basically, Jesus doing that was him kind of doing something that was cultural to them, but also letting them know that I am God.
Okay.
So that blew my mind. I always like when I've learned like interesting little facts like that.
Can you remember how many times he had to spit in his eyes?
No, I don't remember. I don't recall.
All right.
That's a good one, Brent.
Huh?
So that's a good one, Brent.
Can you remember?
I think it's twice, isn't it?
Twice. Do you know why that was?
Sorry, you're annoying. No, you're annoying. I messaged Brent at 7:50 this morning talking about, because I knocked the door. It was raining, by the way. He left me outside in the rain. Talking about I'm outside.
Yes.
You know, this
only
mug just
respond
replied now. Talking about, do you know what the message says? You're inside now. I'm gonna block you. I just don't need this.
All right. So,
What's the significance of the two then?
all right. Emmanuel, how much do you know about that particular verse? Because this came to my mind just the other day. And that's the beauty of the Bible. Sometimes
Absolutely.
you get taught something way back when, right? And then you read it again.
And the Holy Spirit says, hey, there's a real lesson.
This is what you missed. Emmanuel.
I may not remember the significance, but I remember when it first happened, the man opened his eyes and he said he saw like giants, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Giant.
Are we doing the same story?
This is what I'm saying. Even now, I'm telling
In
you.
John?
When you read
I
it,
think so.
it will click.
This
and
man-
tall giants like trees.
They look like trees,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I think you're talking about a different one.
That's it, one.
Let's see, man.
Okay, maybe I think you're
Might
talking
be
about
different.
another person's account of the
Yeah,
same
of the same
miracle.
story, yeah,
Because we
yeah.
just breezed through this.
Oh, serious.
Okay, we didn't breeze through it, but there was no trees references.
I didn't know there were two references to that particular thing in the gospel.
I'm not sure if there
I
is.
don't remember that.
Oh, so what you
It
talking
might
about
be.
then?
It might be though. Because you know there's best stories that's said in different
I
ways.
remember this particular story being
gospel.
told by a different prophet,
Not a different prophet, just a different disciple.
storyteller.
You know, at the four gospels.
I am aware. I didn't know that it was done another place.
I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just assuming because, you know,
And then the second time, what happened?
then Jesus did it again. And then now he saw everybody.
Do you know what he was seeing the first time?
Anunnaki? Who?
Nope. So
don't know.
saying Anunnaki because people, when you say it, people just think it's nonsense, and
cool.
all you really mean is
Oh yeah, there's different another account. Because it just says the man went to the river, washed, and came home seeing.
That's it.
the river.
Okay, not river.
this is
The
not
pool of
spitting eye.
Salem.
Then it's a different person. This is a different story altogether.
It's the one where he spat though and rubbed his eyes, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think there must be another account.
Yeah.
A lot of the miracles and stuff are talked about different in like all the gospels.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
It's repeated.
Yeah, but like different people's accounts. So John is more of a like John is who you go to if you want to start reading the Bible and you want to learn. Like he just gives like a straight to the point. Who is it? Is it Luke? I feel like Luke is the one that talks the most. Like he gives proper details, and this person said and that person and that is very detailed. But yeah,
Cross
so
references and whatnot.
yeah.
Okay.
So who was he
Nicholas
seeing
was
then?
The disembodied spirits of the Nephilim. So you've seen the spiritual realm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's
And then-
scary.
And no, what
Actually,
that
who
just
would know?
huh?
I would even know that's what he was seeing anyway. He wouldn't have known.
No, because he was just saying that he was seeing tall things looking at trees that moving like men and stuff. But he wouldn't have known what it was. But that's why Jesus did it again. So then he can now see the physical realm, the realm in which it is that he was in.
But why didn't he just give it that? Why didn't his eyes just become clear to see the physical realm the first time?
That's what I'm saying. God wanted him to basically see that there's a spiritual realm. So when I'm talking about principalities and powers, later down in the Bible, right, you're going to be able to reference this to say, I've done told you about that way back when. Do you understand?
Interesting, man.
It is very interesting, but it's a deep dive. I mean, you can't just stumble on it and know exactly that was what it was. You need to come to the point where you understood that when is the not the gesture giants, but the things that were created, that the giants, because the giants perform bestiality and whatnot. Like there was a madness, a maza.
Yeah.
But when it is the flood came, it washed all of them clean, and well, some of them survived because there was giants after the flood as well, right? But because God didn't create them, their spirits remained here. So they're disembodied and they basically jump into people and this and next. They turn up as ghosts and they can inhabit all these different things, like the pigs and whatnot. All of that crap is again, deep dive. But I didn't know about that until my knowledge bank had gotten there.
Yeah.
And reading that back now, I'm like, whoa.
Mind blown.
Jesus doesn't need 2 goals to basically heal you.
Yeah, basically.
You can't be thinking that, all right, try again. That's not
What
God.
about this time? What you see now?
So there must have been a reason as to why it is that it didn't, quote unquote, work the first time. Do you understand? And it was just to basically show to him, this is the spiritual realm. So whilst you're walking around... Huh?
Never mind.
How do I what?
I was how did the man know there were trees? If he's never seen it ever in his life.
No, they're not trees. Well,
But he said the trees.
No, they're tall like trees.
That's what he was
But how
saying.
does he know
obviously
trees
you've
are
never
tall?
seen-
like trees.
If you've never
Oh,
seen a
I
tree,
You've never
how
seen
do you know?
trees. How do you know
How
what?
do you know what a tree?
Men tall like trees. Oh, you're saying because he's blind?
Yes,
Yeah.
you
I
never
don't
seen
know
a
if
tree
it is
before.
that he was always blind.
Fair.
Maybe he lost his sight. Because if he's seen a tree...
You must know what it is to
Yeah.
reference it. Fair enough.
Big up
Yeah.
Charles.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
No?
Never mind to carry on.
Oh, I didn't.
This today.
You drank a lot.
That's
on
interesting,
Friday.
man.
Sorry.
Still in the system.
Was Danielle there on Friday?
No, she...
So none of the TMB girls were there. That's interesting.
Yeah, but people were asking after
Everyone's
her.
asking for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
People asking after. Everyone was
Where's
asking about
Esther?
y'all. Where's Gina and Esther?
where's Esther?
I made up
Gina?
a couple of things.
What did you say?
I'll tell you afterwards.
No. What did you say?
I'll tell you afterwards.
Because I know it's not going to be pleasant, is it?
It's not. It's not.
What did you say?
It was the entertaining
What?
moment.
So-
I know. What did you say?
Whisper again.
It was the entertaining moment.
So what did you say?
What did you say?
The fact that you're laughing so hard, yeah,
actually-
Because I
you-
thought it would have gotten back to you by now, but
No, what did
obviously
you say?
not.
What did you
Obviously
say?
not.
What did you say?
I'll tell you afterwards.
No, I want to
No,
know
I know you
now.
want some
Put the mic
fuckery.
away from your mouth. Because you ain't never had no problem. This
What was
one.
mine?
It's not as powerful, obviously.
What was Gina's
Because
one?
everybody asks for you. No,
That's fine.
Don't try and
I don't
plan it to
care.
me now. No, he's been a piece of shit.
No, he's
you
not.
You can't win favors with me now after what you said.
That was
the
winning
reason
favour.
was. No, don't try and sweet
That
talk me
was
now.
that was the truth.
I don't even care. Anyway, what was Gina's one?
Nobody else.
No one asked me, so it's fine.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know why you're laughing so hard.
I don't
It's
understand.
actually
You're,
not funny.
you're such a.
Oh my god! I'm lying.
Brent, you're not
Trying
lying.
to not recall. I'm trying to not
No.
recall.
Brent, just press
Trying to
press
recall.
can you
Because
press play.
people say, "Where is Gina?"
No,
like,
press
Or
play.
is Gina coming? But I just can't remember who it was.
It's fine. Brent, just press play because you've muted us for too long. Just press play.
It's on.
Oh.
It's on.
Anyway.
Damn it. Sorry, what's in your Georgie bundle, Emmanuel?
I have to take a copy of all the holy books, man.
One of them?
All of them, man.
You ain't got space for food. I hope them books feed you.
Man
I hope
doesn't
so.
live by bread
I
alone.
knew he was going to say that.
Yeah, but according to
But by every
which
word.
God? Which God are you quoting this time?
When you go to heaven, don't you want to go to different ones? Don't you want to go to different heavens?
You think you can skip
I'm
a
good,
jump?
What?
Like,
Why
it's just
not?
a case of getting a
He's just
response.
going to visit his friend in this one. Go and visit another friend in that one. You're going to go in the locks while you're out. Heck,
A picture of Arsene Wenger Big up Arsene Wenger.
Are you alright?
Why not?
This is your survival kit.
He's a legend, man. The greatest white man that's ever lived.
And you want to remember him. So you're trying to survive.
Yes.
This is who your priority is.
So
what are you going to do with the picture?
So that we can remember.
So that you can remember.
Because obviously only black people survive, innit? So we want to remember all the other races in a good light. And big them up, you know what I'm saying? Put a bit of something out for them.
Do you know, whatever. I don't think. I'm just not. I have nothing else to give today.
And definitely I need to be somewhere where there's loads of water. Loads of water.
You can choose.
Yeah, I'm just make my way, towards
camping
to the
Lidl or
coast.
something.
What he's saying is like making my way downtown. Like, you have options.
Nah, man. But what is in yours? Dare I ask?
Well, I think before it drops, I need to be able to have some sort of solo powered generator, right? Because I want to have my phone. I don't think the communication is gonna pop down just yet. Because you're talking about like it's going to be post-apocalyptic type vibes,
Can you
right?
get like flights out when there's a war?
I don't think
No.
so. No.
No,
I don't think it's safe. They might
I mean, it depends where
shoot
you're
down the
going.
plane, no?
I hope the Holy Spirit leads me to go back to Nigeria quickly.
you want
For
to
real.
pitch there.
Yeah. There's no war going on there. I mean, there's other wars, but I can deal with
But
those.
don't you remember in
There's wars in my language.
I don't know how real this was, but in my head, ever since I watched this film, it's stuck in my head. Is it 2012, the film in the world?
Yeah, when everyone's meant to end.
and the only place that didn't get thingy was Africa.
See what I'm saying?
Literally. And when I
have
watched
to
that
go
film, I
back.
said,
See?
wisdom.
That
Yeah.
can actually, yeah.
Everything got flooded and they were on this big, massive boat or whatever. And the only place that they could end up going to is where?
You see?
Africa.
There you go.
So,
I
That's-
really
that's the
pray that I
promised
get
land.
some kind of intel.
As a heads up,
Yes. I'm out.
I think. Probably Danielle probably has people in her network that know things.
Okay.
So Danielle might call me and tell me.
Daniel is not
I'll pass
calling
on to you.
I don't care about you passing it on. I feel like Daniel puts it in the group chat. But you're passing it on. What if you're passing on? Not going to be booking a flight. I'm going to for that.
Yeah, that would be dope to have like people in your circle who
That would be so lit. That would be the best thing
give you a
ever.
heads up, and then they would tell you we're all going to Fort such and such, but don't tell anybody.
But that's the thing, though, Brent. Wouldn't it be about trust? Because that would mean the person in your circle would have to be able to rely on the person that tells them.
I don't care.
How many
At the
separate
sight of any
degrees?
rumor. Is that what the Bible says? Rumors of war? I'm out at the rumor. I'm not waiting. I don't need receipts.
But where would you go, though?
I'm not going to Nigeria.
But you may get, like, word that Nigeria is safe, right? And to go via a particular route, only to find yourself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
trapped in the closet.
Okay.
Ben, what are you taking?
I'm gonna
So you got your
ban
solar
IMB.
panel. Huh?
Generator, solar paneled generator. I'm gonna take. I don't need my Bible because
You have it on your phone.
I have the living God.
I don't know.
It was this household that I basically decided to be in when I turned to mummy and said that the Bible ain't got all the answers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was called a heretic, blasphemer. But what I didn't do was to give clarity in that moment. What I basically meant was, this can't be all the God is. Do you understand? These are just a few of the pages of some of his words, and some of them aren't even like not straight. They're wonky. Do you understand? But obviously, mummy wasn't ready for that at that time. I think I was maybe 21. Yeah. But what I meant to say was this isn't the be all and end all. God is more than just these particular words bound in this particular book.
Saying that, I don't want to cut your train of thought yet, but saying now you survived the apocalypse and whatnot, do you feel like God would give you a new word?
I think he will renew me.
But would he give you a new scripture? So now the world is a bit more populated. I mean, we lost, let's just say, 3/4 of the population.
Yeah.
But like, now people ain't prioritizing church and mosque and things like that, right?
They will be prioritizing church. What are you talking about?
When does
Church isn't just a
when does stuff
building.
happen, people draw closer to God?
100%.
The rates for
It was
during
it's a reset,
COVID
100%.
went up.
But I remember people during that time would be praying, and if 3/4 of the population dies, they're gonna be like, "Well, was my prayer answered?" You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
No, I don't
the
know
Bible
what
doesn't
you're
tell you
talking
that
about.
your prayers are guaranteed. You're reading a bad Bible if you think that's the case.
No, but I'm just thinking about the mentality of the people who will be like, you know what I mean, like
But
praying
they've
and
got
being
no
like,
other hope. So your best hope is to hope in God.
and
I mean, if I die during an apocalypse, I'm not seeing that as a bad thing. That's a blessing.
yeah. Plus, you couldn't do anything about it because you're gone in it.
Yeah, but also I'm in better places. Like I'm in a much better place.
Yeah, but the people on Earth who have to still deal with the Earth are not sure where you are. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think anyone that knows me should be sure. Like dead ass. If you get to heaven, you don't see me. You are not in heaven at all.
They could be in the other one.
There's none. There's only one.
As other one as in other religions?
Yeah, the other heaven.
Yeah, they
And
can
they'll
have other
visit you
heavens.
So you'd be
another
like,
time.
do you think each religion has their own heaven?
Yeah, you have to.
He said, yeah, you have to.
You know, it sounds like he's trying to convince himself. So yeah, you have to.
Is he still on that separation thing, innit?
What separation? He is.
Blacks from the whites and the...
Oh, so you think that black heaven is a white heaven?
Oh no, there's that one.
Oh, I don't want to be in black heaven.
It's the best one.
I don't want to be in black heaven.
Wait.
That one.
No, let's
They're gonna
explore
be.
this.
I don't want to be in black
Why?
heaven. I don't want. I cannot. I cannot leave black earth to go to black heaven, having the same stupid conversations that was happening on black earth.
But they will be talking about the same thing.
I don't know about that.
It'll be much
Black
better.
people, you know,
They will be talking about
No.
the same thing?
no,
After this great large event
no.
that's now going to be an eternity, they're not going to be talking about, let's stay away from the whites. There's no whites
I mean,
around
to be
anymore.
fair, a heaven with the likes of Emmanuel, Dr. Umar.
You're seeing him there? And Dr. Umar?
What I'm saying is,
made it
I'm
too.
in my personal hell. So I don't want to be there. That's not like when I go to rest. I'm literally going to rest. I'm not trying to be there and we're talking about, oh, stand up, let's do this work.
Check
I'm
this.
here to rest.
Emmanuel and Esther.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not
thank
sure if
you.
Gina wants to entertain me in this one.
This foolishness.
I believe that God's going to give us a new body, a new
Absolutely.
understanding. I think he's going to be able to basically pluck out the things that cause anxiety,
Yeah, because it says that though.
that causes triggers.
There'll be no sorrow,
and whatnot.
there'll be no nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
no
So
sickness.
you're not going to be the same Esther. You're not going to be perturbed by what he says anymore.
Yeah, but you know what it is? Anyway, I said what I said, innit?
That's a good point.
I said what I said. Like, I'm a multicultural person. I enjoy mixing with other cultures. I don't want to just be in a solely black heaven.
Oh, so you want to be in the mixed version, mixed heaven?
I want to be with human beings that have sense. That's the criteria for me. Have some sense.
This
and we can
is
chill
so
together.
interesting. How about you?
Like, where do I want to be?
No, the type of heaven, if in some weird reality you had an option and there were different doors you go through where you can enjoy heaven, but it will only be the people that you want in there. And in this particular scenario, it's a choice between going in the multicultural heaven or the black heaven.
Can I dip in and out?
You want to visit your friends?
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, because a part of me feels like I would want to go to black heaven, yeah. But then sometimes it might just become a bit too much for me.
Too much,
And I
yeah?
might
That's what
wanna
I'm
dip.
saying.
But remember,
But
it's
if it's black heaven, yeah, and it's gonna be new, like we're gonna be of new, like we're not carrying, like it's. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I said. All of that ills and the ailments and the
Yeah,
that's the thing, though.
stress and the strife.
I
it's
don't know.
all
Do you know? I don't know
removed.
about that. I just think because black people have just been the same yesterday,
Baby
today, and
girl,
forevermore.
you said that if
and I just
asteroid hits,
you call me baby girl.
baby girl, you want to basically have your time for the rest of your life on this earth in Nigeria. That's black heaven on earth. Because you're not seeing white people running around like that.
That's Nigerian heaven on earth.
And it sounds as though you were saying before that question came up, you want to spend the rest of your life with black people around you. And it wouldn't be black anymore. It would just be people.
I want to spend in a place that I'm very comfortable.
Nigeria.
When I get to heaven, I've never been there before. So if I could pick, I'm not picking the people that I know have a history of certain things, certain behaviors.
But you also know he might not be there. Because he's currently right now saying there are 25 different heavens, right? And
That's
he's
true.
making sure he's clued up,
That's
he's
right.
read up on all of them, just in case he has response collecting it.
When he's visiting there, I could pop out.
But wouldn't that be nice to be able to dip in and out?
Where are you going?
Just go and
What
see.
do you mean dip in and out? Where are you going?
Where were you going, Gina?
Multicultural.
To the white side. What's the cultural
I
side?
don't know. Multicultural, yeah.
Whose hell do you think would be the waviest though?
Black people.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it will.
What, you gonna see man like
Because
Future in
no,
there?
we're just. You know what it is? I just feel like we're such turn people. No matter where we are, we're
Black people don't take
a
anything
vibe.
seriously. Black people don't take anything seriously, and they certainly will not take health seriously if they could have that option.
I don't know. The Romans might have a very interesting experience down there
Yeah, but the man are blacks in, so I don't know about that.
because they were the ones who started like debauchery, innit? They don't want to introduce all sorts of wild.
But that's if you're into like the sex and stuff. If you're not, if
in my head.
if you're gonna be celibate in hell,
If you're just screaming like,
Why would you do that though?
be celibate in hell.
Why would you be celibate in hell?
Because you might be having sex with a demon.
Okay, but we're in hell. Like this is where
Yeah,
we
but
are.
I can have standards in hell.
I don't think you should. No,
be
my
hot.
friend.
should.
Huh?
It'll be hot though.
No, but my thing is, why are you having standards? Like,
Listen.
do you get what I mean?
Do you know, the lack of standards in, I didn't choose it, it chose me.
No, I know,
So-
but my point is like, you want to be abstinent because what, sex is a sin? Look around you, bitch. Look
are
who
you
you
saying
is.
are you saying you're gonna have a like your heart's
Did I say
content?
I was going to be in hell?
You're gonna pass yourself around?
Did I say I was going to be in hell? No, but my point is, she's talking about being abstinent or like celibate in
In
hell,
hell.
and I find it very. I feel
just
like
think it would release my
it's
worries.
the biggest.
At the time.
I mean,
I just think at the time that would be like the last thing. And also as well, like, do you know the criteria of men? Because obviously not me, but God forbid somebody's in hell, right? But you might be in hell for different things, different crimes. But then now you're stuck in hell with bad men, but you've only ever liked good men, you've only ever dated good men.
Well,
So
girl,
they're
you
dropping
in
your
hell.
standards. But I might be there for different offences.
I was gonna
No,
ask,
I'm
how'd you
not
get there?
saying. No, of course, but I'm saying like.
Not me, somebody else.
But my point is now, you just take it like that, isn't it?
Nah, man.
Like,
And that's the
literally.
problem. Because someone whoever this person is, that might have a character like mine, wouldn't want to. Just because I just don't think that just because you're down bad means you should act like you're down bad.
That is true.
You can have some standards whilst you're down bad.
I hear it,
And
but
it could
God, I don't
always
want to
be
go to hell,
worse.
please. So
It could be worse.
It could be worse than hell.
No.
Now you get pregnant in hell. That's hell.
That is terrible.
Then now you're having demon babies. Extra hell.
yeah, but
Now the demon babies are antagonizing you. I
That's
could have just
fine.
been single.
we're in hell.
I could have been single,
We're
mind
all
my
in hell
business.
together.
That's what Louise said at Wireless. It's crazy.
You know what? It might make an interesting story.
Who's writing it? See, it's just a lot of.
I think Black,
Anyway,
Black
everyone, let's go to heaven.
Yeah, man. Black Heaven would be so amazing. 'Cause you know, in the other one, you ain't gonna get no Afrobeats.
No, I'll bring it in. You think where Nigerian is? Have you not seen Nigerians in Japan that teach Japanese butchers pigeon? Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. That's why I don't mind going anywhere I go, because as in heaven, in all the heavens, because wherever it is, it's gonna be lit because I'm gonna be there. We're gonna be eating jollof rice, even if I was in white heaven. Obviously, most cultural heaven is more my vibe. I like Turkish food too and Chinese food.
But
But if I was in white heaven, we're definitely eating jollof rice for
you
sure.
sure? Would
Sure.
they have the peppers and stuff? You know they're gonna have
They
carrots
will.
and potatoes.
They just call them different things that we call them.
Sure.
Over there, it's not atarodo.
There'd be no hunger in heaven.
Oh yeah, you can just
If you're
order
to believe what
room
you
service.
need to believe. Yeah, there's no hunger. Or you can choose to have God not remove that desire.
Well, hunger, you definitely have to remove that. Because my hunger sometimes comes with anger. That's the sin. So you gotta remove it.
And I didn't understand the whole paved with gold stuff. It's not paved with gold, is it?
Oh, the
massive
land of-
floor
houses.
and that. The roads.
It's not.
Yeah.
That's not. Is that from the Bible? Or is that from
Is that in the Bible?
some Disney?
Is that the streets are made of gold or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the Bible though. Is it?
It's the Bible. It's in Revelation.
Okay, okay.
believe.
So I'm not understanding why that's relevant, because
Skating.
why would we need to be golded up? Why don't you remove the desire to be kind of sparkle?
Because
and
God
see
wanted,
gold?
God wanted us to have wealth and all sorts. But Adam
Wealth
and Eve did
would
what
just
they
be
did.
closeness or proximity to Him, no?
No, but then there's going to be a new world where we get to live like every day. Like God is going to create a new world as He intended when He did when Adam and Eve were created. So we need gold there. How are we going to buy stuff?
I think I've said this before. I'm going to be saying, show me the cinema room. and that's in my room, you'll be able to call up any
Film.
not film.
I was gonna say that's all heathen stuff.
in human history, 100%
Oh, yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
a film, but I'll be able to see what happened during that particular time.
That'd be great entertainment, you know. Just tune into a random country, just Zambia,
Mm.
in 1952. What were the highlights of that year? That'd be so lit.
But do you think you'll be able to see that though? Because
I hope so. I'm so
like,
nosy.
you'll see some bad events,
I don't mind that.
and then you'll be sad in heaven.
No, I'm
which
safe
don't
now.
work.
God said there's no sadness, so I won't feel anything.
Yeah, that means he'll have to stop you from seeing the sad thing.
no, but no. It'd just be for entertainment.
You can't see what certain people did at certain times.
I don't expect to get to heaven and be as empathetic as I am right now. I expect all that to be removed. I expect to just be just normal, just a balanced level. I do look forward to the fruits in heaven though. I know the mangoes are gonna be
100%.
so juicy. I think that would be really cool though if we could just like say, can I get some prawns or can I get some chicken fried rice with no egg?
But the prawns are scavengers.
Steak and black bean. No, but it'd be like big prawn, it'd be like jumbo prawns.
Would
It'd
they
be like
be-
one prawn per dish because it's so big. Remember when Joshua asked them people to go to the other place to go and spy, and they came back 6 of them carrying one grape? That's my kind of vibe.
That's insane.
I want a cherry. just one cherry. That's my vibe. I honestly always think about the fruits that were in the Garden of Eden. I know they're juicy. I just don't understand how they had to go and get the apples. And I bet you it wasn't even a flipping pink lady. It was like Granny Smith with them dead apples there.
Well, it depends where
The
Garden of Eden
standards.
was. It depends where the Garden of Eden was. I mean,
They had everything.
If it was in Europe, then it's a different. You get different fruits.
Nah, man. It's interesting though. But anyway, cut long story short, I just pray I'm not here for a third world war. I'm just not that person.
Yeah, man.
I just can't. I just think it's just so stressful. And I'm not trying to live to then be that paraded around nursery and little schools and whatnot to know how I survived the war. Got my face down nonsense.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's horrible though.
Benjamin Netanyahu, you need to go, man. Don't turn this world into a mess, please.
Honestly, to be fair though, actually people do come out of the ashes though. Because a lady in my church, it's an old lady now, she's like 90 something, and she's actually survived like a couple of wars, I think. One of them just blown out of a house, flew in the sky and whatnot. She's lived life, boy. So people actually do survive and stuff, but it's just the inconvenience of it all. Oh.
It's a completely different time, you know. Because imagine, like, during them times, the men would just leave your house. Everyone just taking
Just called up.
trains, called up to go to the battlefield, and all the women had
crazy.
to go a particular place, and it's crazy. Crazy times, man.
Very great time. It's a rationing as well.
Mm.
You can't have no cravings. Ugh.
Man.
We got the women back then, boy, because my hormones, chow. If I crave it, I gotta have it. No, I can't, because that's next week's food. I don't get a lick of it. It's crazy.
All right, people. Then we can wrap it up there.
Let's please get into the next headlines. Ed said not Esther being lactose intolerant in heaven. Do you know? Yeah, because you know when you read it's like the land of milk and honey in the Bible. I'm like, okay, I just have the honey then. It's like, hold the milk, Jesus. I can't. Is it oat milk? I could do that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crazy.
Well, the former Deputy Prime Minister, Sir Oliver Dowden, has become the most senior ally of Rishi Sunak to be interviewed in the official investigation into betting on the date of the general election. This is what Sky News is reporting, man. He follows Sunak's former parliamentary aide, Craig Williams, and former Downing Street Chief of Staff, Liam Booth Smith, in being questioned by the Gambling Commission. This is the statutory body that regulates betting in the UK. Mr. Sunak has not yet been interviewed. This is what Sky News again is saying. Although numerous people, including the Conservative Party officials, have been. A source close to Sir Oliver said that the former senior cabinet minister is not and was never under investigation himself. It's understood that Sir Oliver spoke to the police to assist with their inquiries as part of their investigation into others. This is said to have taken place in the early summertime, and officers involved were part of the Gambling Commission. The inquiry, which was launched back in June, is set to continue for another 3 to 6 months. Trigger warning on this next one, people. An 8-year-old boy has died after sustaining serious injuries to his head and face after being shot at a farm. Police said that they received a report that a child had been seriously injured by a firearm at the property in the Walkup area, at around 2:50 p.m. on Saturday, and that police and Northwest Ambulance Service attended. They went on to say the firearm was secured at the scene by police, and an 8-year-old boy was taken to hospital by air ambulance, having suffered serious and life-threatening injuries to his head and face. However, sadly, the boy died overnight. Cumbria police added officers arrested a man in his 60s at the scene on suspicion of assault GBH. He remains in police custody but is now under arrest on suspicion of gross negligence manslaughter. Next headline, and this is also a trigger warning on this one, terrible. And a Metropolitan Police officer has been sacked and banned from policing after allegedly spanking a 12-year-old girl's bare bottom. So PC Ross Benson of the Northwest Basic Command Unit was accused of smacking the girl several times between April and August 2018 when she was aged between 12 and 13, and there was an alleged sexual element to his behaviour as well. The child was known to him, and the alleged spankings happened when he was off duty. Bedfordshire police arrested Benson on suspicion of sexual assault on 6 November 2020, but in September of the next year, 2021, he was informed no further action will be taken. A Met Police hearing concluded on Friday that he had breached the standard of professional behaviour at the level of gross misconduct. He was then dismissed without notice and placed on the barred list held by the College of Policing. And that's it for our headlines, guys. It's time to pay them bills.
All right, let's get into some word on road. All right, in sad news over the weekend, the actress Maggie Smith passed away. So she's in Downton Abbey, she's in Harry Potter. She was also in, what's it called? Sister Act. She's one of the sisters.
Oh, yes, she was, of course.
Yeah, that's where I know her from. I don't watch other things. But yeah, so RIP to her. Her sons posted on, well, they released a statement and they said okay, hold on. I'm going for it out here. She passed away peacefully in hospital early this morning, Friday the 27th of September. An intensely private person. She was with family and friends at the end. She leaves 2 sons and 5 loving grandchildren who were devastated by the loss of their extraordinary mother and grandmother. We would like this opportunity to thank the staff at Chelsea and Westminster Hospital for their care and kindness. We thank you all for your messages and us, of course, for privacy during this time. But love and light to her, man. Not Prince Charles, what's his name now? King, isn't he? Also shared some love about her. And he says that my wife and I were deeply saddened to learn of the death of Dame Maggie Smith. I didn't know he was a poet. As the curtains come down on a national treasure, we join all those around the world in remembering with the fondest admiration and affection her many great performances, her warmth and wit that shone through both on and off the stage. Oh, R.I.P. to her, man. That's that's actually sad. Hold on. What's next? Oh, Boosie. Boosie's been... Is it Boosie? Boosie?
Boosie.
So basically, he's got a daughter, right? You know how we were talking about other people's kids and whatnot? Mm-hmm. And whatever else. I have a thing, right, that people... Can I say it? I don't think it's appropriate. Is it inappropriate? I think it's weird, basically, when people are very, very, like, big and high and mighty on gay people matter. I'm like, why is that your business? And why do you carry this on your head as if it's got everything to do with you? Anyway, you know he's always talking about people, kids who are transgender, who are lesbian, who are gay, who are whatever. Cut long story short, he's got a daughter who is a lesbian. Her name's Ivy. And basically, he's just always, any chance he gets to shame her publicly, he does that, which I think is just so horrible. So he must have, so she posted a video basically talking about how, she just basically talked about her frustrations with him and how he's just always talking on her and speaking down on her and just being horrible. And it was basically, I think what triggered this was, I thought it was very mad words he used as well. So he had an interview with Carisha and you could tell she dumbfounded. She didn't know how to even say it. But she basically was like, something about your daughter, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, basically that she's a lesbian. Cut long story short, he basically said that she's not allowed her nonsense around their house and he doesn't want her contaminating her siblings. First of all, he looks like a walking STI. I don't know why the hell he thinks is anybody to be saying your daughter's going to contaminate her other siblings. How many baby mothers does he have? How many kids does he have?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, what are you talking about? Very, very horrible words. Like, you can not agree with somebody's lifestyle, but I don't think that you should go out of your way to bully them, to antagonize them, to make them, like, just try and make life hell for them is just so unnecessary and is bad, poor parenting. I don't care how great of a father you might think you are. That's bad, poor parenting. Those are the parents that think that because you provided a roof and money for your kids, your mental torture and your emotional torture on them doesn't matter. Anyway, that poor girl talked about it and just said that all you can really do when people ask him questions is just really say, do you know what, that's a private family matter. Don't want to talk about it, blah, 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 and just keep it at that. But you're out here cussing this young girl in public all the time. Anyway, he was getting cooked over the weekend. But furthermore as well, yeah, your child is who you think is going to contaminate with her lesbianism, contaminate other kids. But then here you are defending Diddy. Oh, you know. You ask me why I don't want to be in Black Heaven. This is the likes of people that are going to be in there. God forbid. Anyways.
Boosie?
I heard to let anybody in. No black will never close the gates. Anyways, he then posted on Instagram, posted pictures of her and whatever else, which I think is just nonsense. It's just for the gram. Unless you've spoken to your child and you've actually said, you know, I apologize for the way I'm speaking about you, blah, 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 blah. Like, then cool. If you're not doing any of that, sorry, these Instagram things mean nothing. But he basically posted talking about never meant to hurt you, heartbroken emoji. Surprisingly, what that was. Talking about hashtag I love you. If we start doing hashtags on serious matters, I just think, shut up, boy. Then it says God got us. You guys keep bringing God into conversations where God is not involved. All right, that's great. Help. Good luck. Posted in a story, posted whatever. Then he went on a rant talking about people think he's a bad father. He's not a bad father. He takes care of his. Do you?
I love how she read him though.
She read him and she wasn't disrespectful.
But that's why I loved it.
It was great.
I watched it and I was like, what a
Well,
respectful.
yeah.
She handled
her mum raised her right.
She handled it so well.
Her mum actually raised her right. Like, and the thing is, she was just like, yeah.
And it's what you
good.
said, like, just, you don't have to agree with my lifestyle, but just don't talk about me on air.
Like, how can you say that you don't want me around because I'm going to contaminate my sibling? That's such a horrible thing to say. That's how the white people that think they touch blacks and they might turn black. Same mindset. That's crazy to say. Anyway, love and light to that little girl, man. It's really crazy. Anyways, Diddy's lawyer, I don't know where he got this lawyer from. I don't. Anyway, Diddy's lawyer said that but then I want him to keep him just so he goes to jail. I don't want to get a good lawyer. But his lawyer basically said that, what's it called? He basically says that this is a witch hunt. That this case is showing, and this is the problem, because now he thinks that Diddy's going to be a beacon. Kind of like how Justice Smollett thought he was going to be the gay Tupac and be the one to bring about change on important social issues. Diddy's lawyer thinks that this is a witch hunt and Diddy's just targeted because he's a successful black man. And as such, he's not going to enter a plea deal because he's going to fight this because he, first of all, he believes he's innocent, which is crazy to think. Like, how delulu are you? What a narcissist. That's crazy. But he believes that he's innocent, and because he believes he's innocent, he's going to fight this and show black people that they can indeed take down the feds if they want to. They can indeed fight against the authorities, the powers that be.
So can we just talk on this, right?
Let's just speak on it, sis.
So not even about that, but like me and some of the girls went for a walk yesterday and we were just talking about the whole Diddy thing, yeah? And obviously everyone's got conspiracy theories and stuff. And they're like, do you think it's such a morbid conversation, yeah? But do you think Diddy's going to make it?
Oh, we said this. No.
Like, do you think he's actually going to make it to the end of this? Because
he's not.
Because this is clearly bigger than him, right? And there's a lot of people that it's going to implicate. Do you think they're going to allow... Do you know what I mean?
His story's going to end how Jeffrey Epstein's did.
Literally, right? Where he...
Yeah.
What
he said he unalived himself.
Yeah. Right, but we're all going to know that that's not the case.
But do you think, like, for some reason, I don't know why, it's not like I think Diddy's just some, I don't know, guy from another planet, but it's like, I can't fathom reading in the news saying, raps mogul Sean Diddy Combs found dead. Like,
you don't think so you think
I don't
I get it, but you think he's above being killed?
No, but I just feel as though maybe
because I don't believe he's going to. I don't believe he's. So you think he's going to ride a bird for life?
But that's the thing. I don't think he will get life though. Potentially, he might do like 10 years. It's crazy, I know, but good lawyers, they can do almost the impossible. You know what I'm saying?
Not at this point, to be honest, because recall is a different type of beast. Anyway, somebody sent me a video of Charlemagne interviewing Diddy.
Okay.
And apparently, Diddy was on the cusp of starting his own black political party.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So people are now saying this is why it is that they're getting him out of it. And yeah, I'm reading the comments, right? And bare people were like, oh my gosh, he didn't have those 1,000 bottles in then. They've just planted it. Do I come across like that? Is that...
I don't think that's where you're going. What?
Because obviously in my head, right, I stress test every single conspiracy theory before I adopt it. I need to be able to...
Within reason.
When you say within reason, like what have I told you that wasn't a joke that you're like, wait a minute, this is wild?
It will take the conversation off.
Give me one.
Are we going to talk about it?
No.
Okay, Terrence Howard.
What conspiracy theory is there? What's the conspiracy theory there?
His entire...
No, but it's him just saying stuff. And I've just repeated what he said. Not that I believe what he said. Mama, he also said he got visited by a spiritual guide.
Yeah.
You currently have people who go to ayahuasca and have spiritual guides. This is not a weird thing.
He didn't go there, though. He was just in his room.
He was dreaming.
Yeah, but he didn't go to ayahuasca
No, but forget about ayahuasca.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the spiritual realm. You know that I believe in the spiritual realm.
Yeah, but everybody does.
So when I'm telling you I believe in angels and demons, I can't not now discount him saying he was visited by one of them. Like, it's to say that that's the wildest thing is crazy.
I mean, it's not just the... But again, it's not about terrorists. Let's stick to
Well,
the
name
topic.
another one.
I can't think of anything
But
else.
let's get back to my point then.
Yes.
So I'm here reading the comments and they're proper saying he's innocent off the back of that. And then people are trying to respond saying, but we saw the video of him mashing up.
And do you know what it is? Do you know?
But is he going to prison? Is he on trial for that, though?
No, but that person, I guess, is just trying to point out to them, well, so far what we've seen is this, right?
Now he's a deviant.
And an abuser.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's why I find it... Sorry, go on.
No, that's fine. Go on.
That's why I find it funny when people try to like do this whole conspiracy thing, because it's not as if you're getting... it's not like he's someone like a character of like Nelson Mandela. Like, it's not someone that
right?
we... Do you know what I mean? It's not someone that we see that's done nothing... Who's a unproblematic black man I can even use? Like he has no problem...
BC.
Who? Young Fly.
BC.
He's BC. You. Bye-bye. Bye. Shut up. Do you know what I mean? Like he's not someone that is like unproblematic, minds his business, lives on a straight and narrow, does a lot of chat. Like there's nothing. With Diddy, there's been years and years and years of people talking about how he cheats the system, all them artists that he stole their stuff, and they said, I'll give it back to you. But because the news case will come, he said, okay, I'll give it back to you, but you're not allowed to speak about sign this contract.
Kill that person in the
says you can't
recording studio.
Do you get what I mean? Like
Burnt,
there's all
blew up
Kid Cudi's car. Like there's all these things, and it's like when you for me, like I would only ever entertain a conspiracy about they're trying to take this person down if it is somebody who actually can say their path has been clean. How on earth could they have got these charges against this person?
I'm like, two things can be true.
As in, like they could
100%.
Do you know what it is?
He could
Two
be
things
a
can be
piece of
true.
shit. And
Yeah.
also, now that he's decided that he's now going to be stepping outside of his comfort zone,
Yeah.
right? His allowed perimeter, right? Because he did the same with the whole trying to blame these people for being racist to get his drink, this, that, and the next, right?
Yeah.
'Cause that's kind of how all this kind of started, right?
Yeah.
So 100%, if it is that they already know that you're a deviant and they've been cool with it all the time because you're serving their purposes,
Yeah.
and you now decide to say you're going to rally up some consciousness within the black community, and they're like, yeah, we've allowed your nonsense for the longest while because it served us well, but this doesn't serve us, so let's basically get you out of it.
But you know what's interesting? I feel like, yeah, you're right. Two things can be true, but I wouldn't care about that even if that was true, because it's that whole situation is attached to the wrong person. If that situation is attached to the right person, where that has got a clean record, hasn't cheated anybody, hasn't scammed people, whatever, then that's a fight that I would get behind. But as long as it's attached to this known abuser, you can get him for things he didn't even do.
You know how many people on the interwebs actually are there saying all he was doing is it's being a little freaky?
Yeah.
And all those people there were just consenting.
Absolutely.
They wanted
Yeah.
the freak offs and stuff,
Yeah.
right? So they're they're riding for Diddy.
But I
saying
always
that
find it
they're-
interesting because they say the same thing about Cassie, like, oh, she was his girlfriend when she was enjoying blah 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 blah. Okay, then how do you explain when he was beating her up then? Like, is that a freaky thing they would do
they
as
would
well?
say she was probably hitting him too.
No, okay, that's great. That's wonderful. People like
Yeah.
that, you can't save everybody.
There's some wild people, and the thing is, I never want to come across somebody within my family. When I say family, my extended family, I wouldn't want them to want to come across them on the internet, being in the comments back in.
I couldn't.
Like that would just spin my head.
No,
you
that's
know?
ground to me to never. I will never speak
That
to you
would
again.
spin my head.
I promise I will never speak to you again. Because I think that one of the biggest issues with society today when it comes to like publicly speaking on social media and stuff like that, is people never think about their friends and family or people in their lives that could be dealing with stuff like that. So when you're very flippant talking about abuse, when you're very flippant talking about like all these things that is just gist to you, but it's actually people's real life, I find it weird. Like I would 100% cut off a friend if I hear you on a podcast talking reckless and talking stuff like that. Like, yes, you don't know that I'm going through it, but I don't believe that you should have to know that your friend or your mum or your sister, whatever it is going through something for you to actually just apply sense when you speak. And I feel like that's one of the biggest issues because there's a lot of people that are just your everyday people that people work with. Like, they're in positions of power. Some of them work with children. Some of them work, like, it's just everyday people that you would just meet on the high street. You wouldn't know that they are looking at these cases of abuse and saying, oh, they were just being freaky, or oh no, she probably asked for it, or oh no, why did she wear that then? And I find that wild.
Like
wild.
Me going in some sort of thread on X and then seeing Emmanuel like backing Hugh Edwards.
Yeah, man.
That
BBC guy.
The BBC guy.
No.
But there's people
My
that do that
spine
though.
would just, oh my goodness.
There's people that do that and then they just go meet their friends out for brunch after.
Do you know what?
Are you
You know what I'll never forget? Yeah, there's a guy that I know, and when Kevin Samuels passed away, yeah, I don't know. I randomly went on his page. I don't know what it was, but the
put up
last post,
a dove.
it was an ode.
Oh, serious?
Sorry?
Ode to
Charlie.
Kevin.
You read
Do
the
you
whole
know what
caption,
it is?
haven't
That's serious, you know.
No, he wrote.
you? Caption.
When I say it,
He wrote a eulogy.
flabbergasted. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Like,
That's such a loser.
I learned so much from you. Like, you were very like in the.
Sorry.
Even thinking about it now, I was so like.
I would have thrown up on
I
my
said,
phone.
I've vomited in my mouth.
I would have thrown up.
I
For
thought,
sure.
this is public, you know.
That's
It
so
wasn't even on his
embarrassing.
story. He had a picture of Kevin Samuels,
If I had as many followers as you, I would have put it to my story.
and then he literally wrote.
Get him.
I would have let everybody know.
Nah, honestly, it rattled. I couldn't believe it.
I would have posted that video of Phaedra. She's like, loser.
No, I said, wow.
Yeah. That's so pathetic.
That's different, man.
It's actually pathetic.
Sorry. Back to the road.
That's it anyway. Keep
Cool.
Diddy in jail.
But before you wrap up, yeah, since we're talking about these deviants and
Sickos.
stuff, yeah, what do you
Has
guys feel
anyone
about?
watched Monsters yet, man? I need to.
That one you told us about on Netflix.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the brothers? No, we
Yeah.
haven't watched it yet.
Oh no, not yet.
Brent, have you not watched it yet?
I will watch it
Oh, guys,
by the end of the week.
I
By
need to-
Friday,
How many
Please.
episodes are there?
I'll watch it.
It's long. I think there's like 9. They're long
Okay.
as well. But I just need to.
It's like a true crime situation.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
I'll
the
watch it.
reason why is because at the end, I want to know whether you think they're innocent or guilty.
Okay.
Obviously, they got found guilty anyway. Yeah?
Yeah.
But it's so interesting because on TikTok and like, even before I was watching it, my sister was like, oh no, but they're like, they're
Don't say
innocent
too
kind of
much.
thing. No, it's they're innocent,
Yeah.
right? And then on TikTok, I went down a rabbit hole afterwards. And obviously you've got like their real court, like you see the videos from when they actually went to court and all that stuff, right? And I'm just like, how are you guys? Because I think they're guilty personally. When I say guilty, as in I think their defense is a lie, basically. I think their justification for their actions, I don't 100% fully believe, basically.
Oh, so you believe the actions?
No, they did the actions.
Okay,
They
cool.
killed their parents. But
Okay.
what they're using as like a defense,
The reason, yeah.
I don't believe.
Okay, interesting.
And it's interesting. So I just want you guys to watch it.
Yeah.
And then we have a conversation on Friday as to whether we believe their defense to be real or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Thanks.
Everybody gonna be watching
Let
it?
me add it to my thing now, actually.
Please. It's really interesting though. Like it's a good watch.
Make it a topic of the day.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, guys in the chat, watch it as well.
Watch it as well. It's on Netflix. It's
Trigger
called
warning,
Monsters.
hella trigger warning.
Yeah, but I spoke about it last week Monday, and I did say there's hella. The whole thing is a trigger.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah. So just bear that in mind.
I mean, is it the one with the two little? There's the one with Jennifer Hudson up here. Which monster is it?
No, it's called Monsters.
The Hernandez brothers, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lau and Eric Hernandez.
Oh, it's got Cyrus in it
I'm
Cyrus
so
Bean.
slow because
from Scandal. The guy that said that lawyer.
I didn't watch Scandal, so I don't know who that is.
Oh, that sounds like I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna add to my list.
But it's a good, definitely a good watch.
Oh, it's like an hour. Oh yeah, it's not bad.
Let me just put up this comment.
I saw it. Ignore it. Natty says, F Diddy, but I do think there needs to be an unbiased convo about what's happening to him. The Cassie video was what confirmed he's a deviant to me, or for me, but he weirdly isn't being charged for any violence.
All right, so
And that's okay.
quick, little time here. So the Cassie video made him believe he's a deviant. How?
Because he was beating up a woman.
That's not deviant behavior. Well, it could be in his.
How you define it, innit?
Yeah. But
Not deviant. How are we defining deviant?
I'm thinking more like sordid and like getting up to nasty stuff.
As
Like
deviant?
behaving outside of the societal norm.
Yes, and that's deviant, beating up a woman.
Yeah.
No, but
that
that's
means
just
like
violence.
a bit more in the darkness.
Yes.
Yeah, but
But this is
yeah,
why he's
because
using
I see that as because I see what he did as I would say any man that beats a woman, anyone
So
as deviant.
for me, the other claims that she made about how it is that he
Like,
either
would drug her and all that
forced
kind of
her
stuff,
to
yeah.
basically sleep with prostitutes and whatnot.
Yeah.
He involved her in trains and whatnot, or he drugged her. That for me is where it bleeds
That
into
deviance.
the deviant
Okay, fair.
part of it. The violent stuff. If Emmanuel is a boxer, he's not a deviant man because he's violent. And this is just my understanding and description or the definition of deviant is what I'm saying. So anyway, outside of that, because that's not what the point I'm trying to make. So we've heard rumors for years, right? For you, Emmanuel, what have you heard from Diddy that you may question or entertain somebody saying, you might be a little bit deviant, Over the years, what have you heard?
I think it's mainly the parties, the alleged things that happen at these parties, and also how he interacts with people. It's almost like every now and again something slips. You know what I'm saying? Like even that Drink Champs one that everyone's seen with was it Jada was there, Fabulous was there. It was too disgusting, man.
What was that?
Mentioned
What are you talking about?
that. When he's calling him daddy.
Let me
and all
take
that
you
stuff.
shopping, daddy.
Yeah, and why you don't party with me, Fab? I miss you, Fab.
Oh, so you're talking about like the gay stuff.
Yeah.
So for you, that's where it is like that's deviant.
Pardon me. Sorry, I didn't mean like that. I just meant in terms of it kind of adds to the narrative of. So an isolated thing, okay, fine, but adding to the narrative of the sort of things that happen at parties.
Yeah.
What these celebrities do, and you know what I mean, like how you go into certain parts of the mansion, for example, and this is what goes on, and the liquor, the drugs, and you know what I mean. Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Okay, so
And
go on.
sorry, have you seen like the interview where he's with Mike Tyson and he puts his hand, like they're sat down on like
Yes.
a show, and he like
He's like fondling him a little
kind
bit.
of like touches his, and Mike Tyson literally shoves his hand and moves.
But
over.
but not even that though. He makes it known like, hey, stop, move your hand.
Like it's
Just so
it's
that to
very,
embarrass him, so
it's
you
very
don't do it again.
obvious. Like Diddy's obviously moving a bit.
I'm not sure if that is totally accurate. Wasn't he, Mike Tyson, talking to the fact that Diddy was wearing a expensive wristwatch and he tried to basically show people, look at his hand, look at his
No.
wrist.
Why did you see in the corner of the sofa?
No,
He nearly
like
fell off.
they're sitting on the thing, and I don't know what they're talking about. I don't remember.
That's
But
what I'm saying. I heard the dialogue.
I know, but he doesn't show anything. Like Diddy's touching him, is what I'm saying.
I don't know if he was touching him like that. Let me find the clip because I think
Try and find it, yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I think there was a narrative slapped onto that. But when it is that you heard the dialogue, it was him basically trying to show people what he had on his wrist, like the amount of money he had on his wrist.
Okay, fair
and
enough.
it looked a particular way. And obviously now that you have this narrative with Diddy, you're seeing clips and whatnot, and people ascribing meaning to that after the fact. For example, the Justin Bieber thingamajiggy where Justin was like, no, he was saying Justin, you know, ask my cause or something like that. And then
Haven't
people
got
like,
your
oh, you
number
see,
anymore.
from day one, this was happening. But anyway, I'll try and find a clip.
Also, on top of that, Ben, another one was I saw one with him and Tank. You know Tank, the boxer? Javante Tank Davis. That's
Man,
my
I can't
guy.
make you love me, Tank.
Nah.
Literally, that's what I thought.
That's the only Tank I know.
That one, in fact, let me not say anything. But the actual boxer,
Yeah.
he's a serious guy. One of the best boxers, big up Tank. Anyway, so but he's like he fights at like 135. So 135.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
There we go. This is the clip here. Thank you very much, Ed.
Is it a video?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a video. Hold up.
Weeks. It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well,
maybe,
now
yeah.
when we come back,
See what
we'll
he
talk
did?
more.
Yeah,
about
you
it.
know
Showed
what?
him the wrist.
It's so interesting though
Yeah.
because I remember I've only seen it like since all this stuff's coming out
Yeah,
and
yeah.
people are using it as like
Yeah. But that's what happens on
Yeah.
on social media, is what I'm saying. So I too was like drawn to it, and then I was like, let me just play
Listen to
this.
the- yeah.
It looks like he was just showing him the wristwatch. Sorry, who was talking?
Oh yeah, me. I was talking about Tank.
Tank.
So yeah, man, Tank's probably like what 5'4", 5'3", something like that. Fights to those lower weight classes. Anyway, so Diddy. It looks like he's at a Diddy party or one of these parties anyway. So Diddy's obviously embraced him and lifted him up
Yeah.
in the embrace. Kind of like what you do to like a woman, innit? So anyway, but Tank's kind of shimmied and be like, look, chill and shake my hand sort of thing. So from that, it kind of looked kind of...
So again, it's still gay stuff for you. All right.
I feel like Diddy is quite handsy though. I feel like he comes across as one of those people that's just handsy.
Yeah.
And like it makes some people uncomfortable. I feel like people that react the way they reacted are the people that have been in close proximity to him and know why he's so handsy. But a stranger would just think, oh, he's just being silly, just weird. But
And
yeah,
it's so funny how 50 Cent started collecting information on him like way back when. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, what does collecting information on him even mean? But from years back,
yeah, because people
50
know.
was like-
because do you know why? Because he knew this is a man with
50
wisdom.
doesn't like him because of some...
Of course, but this is also a man with wisdom. He probably saw all this coming and made sure he was ready for any day.
Yeah, but I don't see how you
Really?
couldn't. I don't see how you couldn't have seen this coming though.
Do you know why? Because remember, we're not in their circles. So let's be honest, yeah. Do you remember that time, yeah, where I said something and you told me it was out of order and everybody else said it was out of order based on my opinion of someone, right? And then afterwards, I asked other people their opinion and they agreed with what I said, but obviously it's because I said it on air. Do you remember?
I don't even remember us doing something like that.
No.
You have to do all of that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, and that's me based off of just, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
my
I
thing
agree
is,
with you. I just
you just
wouldn't
didn't
do
agree
it.
on the air because you didn't want, yeah, but my point is, imagine if like years later, yeah,
Yes.
Bare Fuck we came out,
Yeah.
we would be like, we knew,
You started
right?
collecting stuff on him.
No, but I'm saying, because I'm not 50 Cent.
You're
But I'm
honest,
saying,
not a devious.
but my point is, I'm not here for his downfall, but we
Yeah,
know
yeah,
50's
yeah.
character.
Yeah.
And if that's someone you really have beef with, you're gonna, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's in relation to Esther's point of how can you not see it coming?
Yeah.
If you're in
No,
those
I
circles.
fully believe that those who are in the industry, they all know, right? There are far too many rumors running around. I think just recently, somebody who is representing a celebrity, somebody who is representing somebody who has a tape
So that
of
was
a celebrity.
yeah, that was the latest lawsuit against him. I talked about it last week, but yeah, her lawyer is the one saying that there's a tape with a famous celebrity on there.
What?
You talk about the lady that was on the news.
Yes, but the person that you said it has a new lawsuit. I don't know who this person is and who's representing them.
You think I'm going to?
Okay.
As in one like Rachel Reeves or something.
I don't know what.
You want the full name?
Oh yeah, fair. But yeah. So they went on national news to basically say that yes, I've seen the still shots, and yes, it's real to her knowledge or whatever, and she's been asked to reach out to that person to ask them, all right, how much you want for this? Because if you're not gonna give me what I need, this might leak, and apparently it's a bigger name than Diddy.
Yeah.
So in my mind, everybody's been knowing who he is and who he's connected to. Like I keep saying, this Diddy is just he is like a figurehead within the black community, but he's owned by people outside the black community. He was set up, he was positioned there to control hip hop and the proceeds of hip hop in a particular manner. I don't know, Leon Cohen, I can't remember what his name is, whatever.
Yeah.
But he answers to people, and he's been protected by these people. And the amount of compromise he's probably gathered through these particular quote-unquote freak-offs allows him that air of anonymity. Even 50 Cent wouldn't come out to basically mention everything that he's seen or heard, because he did allude to their tapes going around, right? But still, he hasn't pushed it forward. So in my sense, when it is that he realized that he didn't like Diddy, or whatever happened, he was like, there's going to be a downfall of him, and I want to be part of it somehow. So let me start collecting the things. I'm sure he's Cat Williams said he's gone around paying for Compromat and all these people.
Who's gone around?
Cat said it in his interview with Shannon Sharp. Like, he's paid for all of this knowledge.
Who's paid for it?
Cat.
He paid for it.
Yeah. So anybody who has mess on all these people, come true. I'll give you money, I'll hold on to it. And that's why Cat, I guess, has been able to still be successful even though he's been blacklisted or blackballed. Because he's got bare stuff on people. So I do believe that 50 knew. I believe that many people knew. I mean, even the people who have been accused of being his victims, for example, I think Usher and Justin Bieber, you can tell how they're moving 100%.
Don't you see when after that whole, I think it was a Cassie thing or whatever, and then Justin Bieber was gonna, I mean, this is what the people said was happening in the video, but he was trying to ask Justin if he was wearing wires and stuff like that.
Yeah. And again, that, I guess, for me, it also points to, I can't definitely see it as that where he was,
exactly, yeah.
Because it could be something else.
It could be something, because again, it's
praying
handsy.
Yeah, praying with him. So,
but that's my thing. And I feel like for me, the fact that there's always been all these conversations that's been had, and there's been people as well that have experienced him in not so great light. Like, I believe there's people that didn't know he was doing all these crazy things. I don't think everyone that took a picture with him was aware that he had these underground crazy parties or whatever. But it is a known thing. Like, even Jason Lee was on Piers Morgan's show, and he was saying about how Diddy's party, you're not allowed your security and stuff like that. Like, but again, that's common knowledge. People would know and go there without the security or get their security way outside. For me, the fact that there's all these things, I don't care what you get him on. I honestly don't. Just get him on something. Like, get justice whatever way you get, because obviously with a lot of these sexual things, unfortunately, a lot of the victims can't get justice in the criminal way because of the time that's passed and whatever. So get him on whatever you got. Like, it's not as if it's an innocent man. He's not innocent. So get him on whatever charges you can get him on. I don't care if you make him up. Get him.
Remember that period where there were investigations into who killed Tupac and Biggie and whatnot?
Yeah.
More information came out and it looked like it was pointing directly to him, right? I mean, from then, I'm like, this guy is an evil maniac, right? And then you're starting to hear little drips and drabs here and there, and I'm thinking, all right, it's this power thing that you're on. When I start hearing that he's part of the Illuminati and whatnot, I'm like, I've got my mind made up, he's a deviant. Right? And I just assume these particular parties had other ritualistic elements involved in it. Obviously, my conspiracy mind just ran there. But it wasn't the whole, like, the gay stuff, because whatever was happening, he was still treated like he was, whatever your sexual proclivities are, right? Preferences, whatever. I shouldn't say proclivities, say preferences. But anyway, this is weird to me. It's weird that for the entire time of hearing about and hearing rumors of what he's been up to, it's only this video that has you now saying, he's a little violent.
I just think, and I find that weird though, because even like, there's just been way too much for anyone to be acting as though, because even like the whole, because the Tupac and Biggie stuff, people have been saying that for the beginning of time. But even that club shooting situation, and that woman has said, he shot me in the face. I saw him. Yeah. And like, even when they charged somebody else, she said it wasn't that guy. She said it was it. That she's been so adamant that this is who he is. And I think people are selective about who they want to believe.
And then did he peeing on Drake?
What?
And then people corrupt. You didn't know about that?
Yes, I heard about that. What did that actually mean?
He peed on Drake in the cinema.
The cinema.
He took out his penis and peed on him, and that just
Drake didn't know.
Billy obviously did after the fact. Obviously, no.
How do
I
we
even
hear
think
this?
He knew in that moment because remember he put a hit out on Drake as well.
Diddy.
Yeah. So
When?
Diddy.
I think it's because he stole his. I don't know the real reason, but apparently Jake stole some beat that he was supposed to use.
Oh, yeah.
But there's no way to
would've
kill
made- he
somebody.
would've
There's
made
no
a banger
reason to kill
anyway.
somebody. But
I don't like Drake, but I would have rather Drake had the beat.
you just knew that they basically just like collapsed around him. And in my mind, if it is you're a billionaire and you're black and you're in the industry, the other billionaires that are black that are in the industry, you're going to be into some madness and you're going to protect your own because that's some whatever agreement, whatever contract you sign with whoever, you can't be moving reckless because your entire life will be ruined. So that's just me anyway. So I find it weird that people are still like Diddy's innocent. It was just him having a party that we would
I
normally
think that
have.
was T.I. That was T.I.'s brethren, not Diddy. It was 0 to 100 beat.
Huh?
Yeah, that's
When
the
I was,
beat. That,
DDP on TI.
no,
What did you say?
It was two things. So basically the beat that he took from that Drake took from him was 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Apparently it was something along the lines of Puffy was saying that he sent the beat to Drake to write for him.
Yeah.
But then I think somehow whatever happened, Drake ended up just taking the track for himself.
Okay.
I think that's what started it. And I think in the chat they're talking about the peeing situation. T.I.'s guy, not Diddy.
TI's guy peed on Diddy?
No, as in it wasn't Diddy that peed on Drake. I think that's what they're saying.
It was TI's guy that peed on Drake.
Yeah, I think so.
So him and TI was beefing?
No, I think Drake and T.I.'s peer. T.I.'s guy.
Oh, okay. So it had
I'm
nothing to do
just
with
sure.
Drake and Diddy fighting because somebody peed on him?
No,
Who
I think
did Diddy pee on?
I don't know if Diddy peed on anyone.
This is so stupid.
In my head, Diddy pee on somebody. But you're saying it wasn't even that, it was T.I.'s brethren
Yeah.
that peed on Drake.
But Diddy allegedly slapped or punched Drake.
Ah, that's the one.
Also, J. Cole
That's the
fought Diddy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Diddy.
He
Sorry,
slapped him
Diddy. Sorry, Diddy for the obviously you know, these
I said
stupid
sorry,
things
Diddy.
going on. Because I said he peed on him, but he didn't.
Doesn't
pee on
matter.
him.
He's done worse things than
Peed
peeing
on
people.
somebody.
No, but to have that added to your jacket when you did.
I don't think that's the camel. I don't think that's what breaking.
But for me, obviously it is because I've just said it because I did what you did.
You righteous man.
The touching of the leg and whatnot. There you go.
Yeah, I didn't apologize for that. Yeah, and J. Cole fought Diddy. Because was he disrespecting Wale or something like that?
I don't know. But to be fair, I heard that J. Cole batted him up.
Oh, he did. He beat him up.
Yeah. You get some points back, J. Cole, then.
J. Cole batted who up?
Did he?
Did he? I think he was disrespecting. What was the thing about it again? I can't remember. But was that a party or something like that? Or something like that. Anyway, everybody's mad.
And I think more's going to come out. So I think for Natty, he's going to be able to see more.
Who's
of what-
Fanasi?
Natty is the person that left that message. So I saw him like, let me ask this question because it can't be just this thing that made you think that he's a madman. Just
No.
the video.
You know what he's saying? He's saying that you're misinterpreting what he said. He said, I wasn't invested in Diddy's rumors. Most of these celebrities are probably deviants. But he's saying, until there's evidence, I don't really pay no attention. So I think because of the video, where he
Okay, that's where
obviously
he's like,
did what he did,
now you're. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
but I took the whole, we need to look deeper into this, have a more nuanced conversation. That's
He said unbiased.
Yeah. I'm biased, sorry.
I think
When you start a sentence like that, it suggests that, all right, cool, maybe we're being too top heavy, right?
Yeah,
That's why I said what
that's
I
what it
said.
suggests, yeah.
But I think he's also basically saying, since I believe most of these people are deviants, why is it that we're hearing and seeing stuff about Diddy? Has Diddy done something? Has he upset somebody for this attention to be on Diddy and all this information to be coming out? As opposed to, let's just say, another random deviant that we don't even know nothing about. I think that's what he's saying.
Okay. Well, before the actual video came out, the court documents that were
Cassie's
involved
case?
in the Cassie case, I
Yeah.
read them.
Told us everything.
Yeah, so I also
I didn't need the
read
video.
the whole drugging and the forced performance, this, that, and next. So when I saw the video of the kicking her and whatnot, that's just one aspect of it. She mentioned that there was a video that the hotel has basically held back and this,
Yeah.
that, and next. So I'm thinking, well, if that is to be true, then everything else. We also saw a video of him standing over her as she was cowering under like a sheet or something.
And that's been out for years.
Yeah.
That was out back in the day. That wasn't a new one. That was actually out back in the day.
Yeah.
Like it was back in like BBM days. That was out back in BlackBerry days. So I don't know what people thought was happening there.
And then how it is that he was moving with those contestants on the show that we
The
used to
fact that he
watch.
said, everyone is known for years as people have been trying to fight for the rights of their music back. And then and they've always been vocal about it. And then all of a sudden they were like, okay, Diddy's offered it back to us, but said that we must sign this NDA and never speak on how we worked with him. How, like, even they were like, we don't know what's happening, but clearly there's a reason why. And they were like, we declined. Because there's a reason, they declined. They were like, there's a reason why you're asking us, why you're saying, here's your rights back, but you cannot speak to me. And then after that was when the whole Cassie thing came up. And then all of this came up and whatever else.
The thing is that what I definitely want is for it not to just be Diddy that gets pulled out of the darkness.
Yeah, I think
all
all of
those
them,
people who even put him on in the first place, I want them to be pulled out. And if there are any other cool conspirators within the black community, in that particular hip-hop community, that have been part of this particular thing, I also want them to be pulled out. I mean, Cat Williams sat there and he said there's a time that's coming and a reckoning that's coming. Why can't he basically say some more?
Because that's my thing as well. I hate when people are like, oh, he's not the only one. Who else then?
But you know the thing is, it's one of those delicate and dangerous.
Because you mentioned
situations,
TD Jakes, innit?
So then you're not thingy then.
You mentioned TD Jakes.
You're
And
not
for
this high
me,
righteous
I'm
person.
invested in that
I'm
one.
waiting on TJ, child.
I'm invested
I'm waiting
in
at the
that
door.
one, right? Because if it is that he's been doing this...
Deviants. But you know what's funny about that as well? Because even that as well, when that does happen, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, they're going to see all these things that already exist. There's things there about him already. There's things already out there about him. There's guys that, I'm sure I did watch an interview where there's the guy who went to his church and whatnot. And he's alleged being groomed in sexual assault and all that kind of stuff. I told you about the girl who said his daughter stole her child.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, there's already things out there. There's things out there. It's just whenever it comes to a head, that's when people start getting these videos from 1995. Been there. How do you think we had the videos in the first place?
Yeah,
Been there.
What I really detest is men of God, like, being in the midst of all of these particular...
Like, TD Jakes shouldn't be there.
people.
I don't even think it's a men of God thing. I think it's people that pretend to be men of God. Because you can't, all the things are going to come out, you're a man of God.
No,
You
what
never.
I'm saying is that at this point in time, well, before Cat Williams basically threw him into that particular mix, the world would have seen TD Jakes as an upstanding this, that, and the next. You
Okay, firstly, I never did.
Oh,
I think he's a false prophet.
What was it?
Yeah, I do.
Who TD Jakes?
Yeah. He and his daughter with the sliding wig off. Yeah.
Not you going for Sarah's hair. So.
yeah. So that for me,
glue didn't go
I
for her
care
hair.
more about him than Diddy. Because obviously I have more investment in the
Church.
the God's kingdom than the devil's playground. Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
It is.
But there's more to come though, man.
100%.
And I definitely wouldn't want to just hear that Diddy killed himself, man. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
But then that'll be just a flipping Scot-free
But
type
you know,
thing.
exactly. And I want him to suffer. But then that's like every other celebrity though. When Michael Jackson died, I didn't expect. Like, I get what you're saying where you can't imagine, but I thought that about any celebrity that I like and I care, like I listen to. You just never imagine. But then you feel like that even about people that you know personally. That's just what death does. You just never imagine it coming that way. But I feel like, I actually feel like he's going to take a plea deal, but they can't publicize he's going to take a plea deal because that will put a tug on his back. So I actually think he's going to take a plea deal behind the scenes.
But the powers that be will probably know, though. You know what I'm saying? You know how they've got their tentacles everywhere. So if, like, they kind of just sniff.
To be fair, his lawyer cares more about being on Shade Bra or Shade Room, sorry, than anything else. He probably will be
Because he knows a large portion of this is the court of public opinion.
Actually, but then there's things they can hide because Diddy's got a health condition, which is one of the reasons why he wanted bail. We said he's got to get regular treatment for it. We still don't know what it is. I reckon it's
Or they started bleeding that
herpes,
into the public domain now?
No, so
That if it is he doesn't get care, something might happen?
yes, one of the reasons why he said can he get house arrest bail because he said he needs to go for this treatment.
I think.
But we don't know what it is
because
because
they
they
drug
said.
addict, isn't it?
I don't think it's that because they said they sent the judge
Medical
a
records
separate
and whatnot.
separate thing to show. So we don't know what that is. So there's things that they can't keep secret. They
I'm
want
sure
to
you can get it in jail. If they've shown
Get
him
what?
this is your medical records and then you need it, you can get it.
It depends what the treatment is. Because he's a rich man, so I don't think he's gonna be getting a treatment like what's on the NHS.
Oh, you're talking about like some sort of drip, something or the other.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it could possibly be. I'm just saying that whatever the treatment is, I would imagine that he's getting the best treatment that there is. In jail, I don't think you're gonna be getting the best treatment there is. You get what you get. You might get a headache and get pregnancy tests. Good luck. Do with that what you will.
Yeah, there's more to come with this Diddy thing, man.
It's crazy, man.
The only thing I was going to mention before was about, but I think we could potentially make it a topic of the day and actually delve into it. I don't really believe in the conspiracy part of it, but I feel like there could be a conspiracy that could be made about it. And this is with, what's his name? Al-Fayed. Remember all the stuff that's happening with him? The Harrods guy, Mohammed Al-Fayed.
Okay.
So he was the father of Dodi. Dodi was the one who was dating Princess Diana.
Yeah.
And remember, for years, he's been talking about how they killed my son, they killed Diana. And now that he's dead, they're now saying this guy is more of a deviant than Diddy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're saying this throughout all these years, this man has just been giving out NDAs and paying money to women for decades. Every year, they just have money aside. And also, in fact, we'll talk about it tomorrow. But basically, when he hires somebody like a woman,
Yeah, it gives him a check.
he gives them a sexual check.
What do you mean? Like, for the sexual assault, he hasn't conducted yet?
Yeah. So basically,
For the future?
Yeah. So anyone that comes in, make sure she's clean and got nothing, so that when he gets the urge and he
To
becomes
Harrods?
himself, yeah.
No, not
No, not just
that work in
Harrods.
What
Not
to
just
say?
Harrods. Not just Harrods.
Oh. What does that say?
So Black Rob just sent this.
Oh, gosh.
What does this mean?
He's basically, this is so dumb.
And he said he tiptoed as well
Yeah,
to get a closer look.
yeah. Maybe he wants his head to brush.
The head to brush his head.
What happened is that 0.5 seconds?
Is that real or is that actually made up?
No, this is not AI.
But where's Diddy in the wider shot?
Diddy's in the both shots.
Diddy
No,
is the one with the yellow shorts.
No,
No.
do you
Oh,
know
is
what?
it?
Yellow shorts.
No,
wait.
because it's got a white top.
No, because your thing is blocking at the bottom, so they can't see where Diddy's
Oh,
standing.
because I
Okay.
can't see
Yeah.
Diddy at all.
There he is.
Oh, I never saw him there. Oh,
And apparently
yeah.
he tiptoed.
Yeah. So when he jumps, he does a little.
No, a heel raise.
But you know, sometimes when it is you're watching football, Emmanuel, and then you kind of move your when there's a header coming, you just gotta go like that.
Yeah, but he ain't doing under someone's balls. That's crazy.
No, but he is.
Yeah, but you know,
There's a dunk happening, right? And he wants him to do the dunk.
It's a dunk, all right?
So he's like, all right, go on. And then you get a bit excited and your shoes kind of lift you a bit.
but like you said, if it's a
Jump.
but like you said, with football, if you're seeing someone header, you might be like, do one of them ones.
Yeah.
But this is basketball.
Yeah.
Why didn't Diddy do
Then there's something happening
that then?
like above you, and you know that real estate doesn't normally have people above you like that in regular life, right? So when it happens, you're discombobulated.
You know he's actually weird, you know? Like, when you actually... Like, he's such a weirdo. As in Diddy, he's such a weirdo.
Are you aware that one of the rumors of how it is that he was taught how to initiate people was via... Again, I don't know if it's Leon Cohen. I don't know.
Leo Cohen.
But maybe it's not. Maybe it's the next guy that basically has half or had half of Revolt, right? Or gave him the money to basically start Revolt. But basically, it was alleged that he taught him how to wield his power. And he said in order to do that, you need to basically get them in the bum and then record it, right? Once you do that, that's how it is you control them. And apparently it was done to him by this fella.
Allegedly.
Yeah, all alleged. This is what the ex...
People are saying.
Yeah.
But that's how the devil... This is what I always say, like, when it comes... Like, we talk about sex so crazily, but a lot of evil in the world starts
Your mum.
with sex.
Oh, 100%.
Like, do you know what I mean? So that's why I always say, like, you can't take sex just as nothing light. Like, a lot of the evil that's done it, because even that's what people that...
And a lot of the good. And not the good in the world.
Excuse me, I'm having a conversation here. Because, like, even, like, the... what's the conversation? Like, when there's conversations about popes and whatnot, raping boys and stuff, what do you mean they're doing? A lot of it is very sick. It's very, very sick, twisted sexual acts like that. Very crazy, deviant, sickening acts like that. So, yeah, that doesn't sound crazy to me. Devil loves sex. So...
God damn it.
All
right.
Let's get into People's Journal.
All right, people, welcome to the People's Journal, where I give you the news from an economics point of view. I don't have much to talk about today. Just wanted to mention how Mervyn King, for you guys out there, he used to be the former head of the Bank of England. And he's basically was talking about the reason...
Mervyn.
Huh?
Remember a guy called Mervyn. He used to cut our
Mervyn.
hair back in the day, remember?
Yeah, he used to play football, innit? Remember?
He wasn't a footballer at all.
No.
He used to
but
come
he used to
along.
come, yeah, to football.
He was rubbish though.
Remember how... I'm pretty sure you as well. Must have thought that he was old, innit? Because he was like 30.
I remember, and I remember. What is this? Sorry,
What happened?
I'm not playing this. Sticky Sticks. I know that you just sent a video, but we've gone past the Diddy thing now, and it's just a music video.
Oh.
I'm going to do the episode down, mate.
Yeah, I remember us saying how old he is, and he was 30.
Yeah.
And then we were laughing at saying that I wouldn't want to be like him when it is with 30. That was bad.
I'm telling you.
But I never thought that was shared. That was a moment shared with you two.
Yeah,
I thought it was myself and Stephen.
No.
Every time I hear Mervyn's name, I always think about that conversation.
That's what I'm saying to you.
He was so unsure about himself though, man. He was,
Big
he
up
was
Mervyn, man.
coming and going. Anyway.
So yeah, basically he's just come out and basically said that the record high inflation that we all had to endure basically was caused by the Bank of England keeping the interest rates too low for too long. He's saying they should have been regulated, man, and it shouldn't have been down for that long, man. And that's pretty much the reason why we had to endure inflation. Obviously, when interest rates are so low, it just encourages people to buy, to borrow, to do all that sort of stuff. Prices start to rise, and obviously when they get to certain levels, that just becomes the norm, and everyone kind of has to bear the brunt of just buying things that are way too expensive. So yeah, that's what his explanation was, and I hear what you're saying. Next thing is, apparently, according to official figures, the UK economic growth between April and June was less than previously estimated. So the GDP rose by 0.5%, which was down from the initial reading of 0.6%. Yeah, man. So what they're basically saying, they're attributing that to the manufacturing and construction sectors, which they say fell by more than they actually first thought. And this data has come out as the Labour government, which obviously has made economic growth one of its key policies. We spoke about this during the election time back in July. And obviously we're always talking about Rachel Reeves and what the next step is in terms of, filling up that black hole and whatnot. But they're about to announce the first budget. And that's going to be in about 4 weeks' time. So obviously when that happens, obviously I'm going to keep you guys updated and stuff. But all of this is going to factor into the decisions that they make. The ONS as well, they're the ones who actually publish the figures. They said that the production of transport and related equipment tumbled by 3.1% between April and June after a long period of growth. So that was one of the other things that basically contributed to them actually reassessing the figures and seeing if it's actually accurate. And the last thing I wanted to mention is, according to Nationwide, UK house prices in September rose. They rose by 3.2% compared to that same period a year ago. And this is apparently the fastest rate for nearly 2 years. So again, it depends if this is a good thing, if people feel like this is a good thing. But remember, there was a lot of slow growth before. Now it seems that things are picking up. And also I mentioned as well, for people who are first-time buyers who want to buy their property, there are a couple banks. Nationwide, I believe, has led this now. I believe what they're doing is they're allowing people to borrow 6 times their salary for first-time buyers. As long as you got your 10% deposit, you can borrow up to 6 times your salary. Nationwide. I think the week before, I mentioned how Lloyds and Halifax were increasing to 5.5 times your salary as well. So this is all good news for first-time buyers. But at the same time, if the prices are going up, long term, you could be overpaying for something. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those tricky ones where you have to kind of find that balance and
what
decide.
do you mean by if the price is going up long time, you could be overpaying?
So yeah, so for example, if your laptop is £1,000 today and then tomorrow it's 1,200, even though you're getting the financing to pay for the 1,200, you're essentially just paying £200 for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Is it really worth £200 because of the increase in the price? You know what I'm saying? So it's basically the price of a property is just overinflated, basically. Yeah, so it depends on what you want long term. If you actually want your house, if this is what you want, then it may be something that's worth getting now, if conditions are what they are. But again, you have to also contend with the fact that the actual interest rates for your mortgages are at a certain level as well. They have gone down compared to the same time last year, which was crazy. I remember when I was doing my mortgage back in October, November, it was like 6%, they were saying. So I was coming off of 1.74%.
That's crazy.
Crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the People's Journal.
All right, let's get into asking for a friend.
All right.
Thank you.
So, hey girls, what do you do if you're feeling down bad for a guy that you know you shouldn't be with, but there's just something about him that you can't resist? To keep it short and sweet, me and this guy have been on and off for about 3 years, and we're currently off. Bearing in mind, she's 22, by the way. The most recent reason why was because he just kept being disobedient. He went to Ghana for a week in June with his family, and he came back all spiritual and different and shit. He came back with his beard off, without informing me, and told me he wanted to start his lock journey and he wanted to do music. It was such a shock, and we got into a big tussle about it, and he said that he doesn't like me not supporting him on his new journey of life. I was so pissed at everything. One, because he looked so different with his beard off, like so different to the point where I'm questioning if he's still as fine as before. And number two, he knows I don't like boys with long hair, so why are you growing your hair out? And three, the music is just a huge shock. What's even worse is that he's even released a song put in my voice note he recorded in the beginning, and it's annoying me that the song is popping on TikTok and YouTube. I'm not going to tell you what the song is, too much PTSD. I like him so much, but signs are telling me to not consider giving him the time of day again, and I feel like I'm down bad. There's another guy I have on my roster, but he ain't as fine. Am I making a bigger deal out of this than what I should, and can I just have some general girl-to-girl advice the fellas can chime into if they want? Esther?
I think that I'll be honest, I missed quite a bit of it. But basically, I think that whenever you like a guy, I got the gist of it, which is when you like someone you shouldn't be liking. You see when you start telling yourself there's something about him, that's the principalities and what's it called?
Powers.
And powers and distractions and the sense leaving your body. If you don't
know what my question is though, yeah? When she says, I like a guy that I shouldn't like, what is it? Why is it a guy that she shouldn't like?
You know he's a chewing gum boy, so why do you want to like him?
What's a chewing gum boy?
You know exactly what chewing gum. You know, like whatever you think a chewing gum boy is.
Like I've
exactly
never heard it. No,
Useless boy.
because obviously all the stuff she's mentioned is to do with like him growing his hair and you know what I mean.
Okay, so you're saying that it was the actual real reason.
I'm asking because she led with, I'm down bad and I like a guy that I shouldn't like, right? So
I thought it was toxic.
That's what I'm waiting for. But when you've spoke about, it's more recently because he's decided to change his hair and not tell you that he's cut off his beard. And do you see what I mean? I guess that's why I'm questioning. what it is.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, I think maybe those things are like added on.
Yeah, so then you weren't really on it. You weren't really transparent.
But I feel like ultimately, if there's a guy that's there and you know that he's not someone that's good for you, don't.
Yeah.
Like that's the bottom line. That's the beginning and the bottom of the line. Just don't. I mean, he's not good for you, or you don't feel like he's good for you. Just don't. No matter how many TikTok songs it makes about you, don't. So
No, I hear
that'll
it.
do it.
Yeah, I think if you're in a position where you're already questioning whether he's good for you or not,
That's your answer.
I think lead with that. You're young, you're 22, you've got your whole life ahead of
baby
you.
girl, you've got so many men to meet.
So,
That's what
and one thing, when you're talking about the other guy on your roster who's not as fine, I feel like I say this all the time, like, looks are not everything, you know?
it's not.
Like, if everything else about him ticks your boxes, but he might not be as fine as the other guy, then go with that.
Also, is roster people that you want to be with, or is it roster the people that you're just sleeping with?
I don't
or
think
you're
it's anyone
dating?
that I think she's been on and off with this guy,
Really?
innit? So
Okay.
he's not a boyfriend. I think it's just...
I say you dump everybody and just start fresh, get new meat. Fresh meat. Sometimes that's it. Sometimes that's just the solution. Just get rid of everybody and have a fresh start. Demi says, I can't believe they haven't clocked she's in the wrong and sounds crazy.
Who? Oh, the girl. Do you know what?
What's she wrong for?
No, I think what I did think was a bit interesting, yeah, is the hair stuff, like the beard. Like, you're not even his girlfriend. You said that this is a guy that you're on.
No, but
and
she
off
told
with,
him.
right?
Did she tell him? Did she cuss him for it?
No, but she said one of the reasons why she's pissed is because he's come back from Ghana, he's cut off his beard and didn't tell her. He's now said that he wants to grow his hair. It's like, I don't like guys with hair, so why are you growing your hair?
Okay. Well, I think she will only be wrong if she's gone and told him why'd you cut your, like, if she's gonna make him feel uncomfortable about his own look.
If she's kept
But
it
if
to
she
herself.
if she's keeping to herself, she's just sharing it with us. How is that a wrong or right situation?
I think maybe it's the expectation though.
Yeah, well, I feel like people can have any expectation they have. It doesn't mean it makes sense. I feel like
And that's why he's saying she's crazy. Because the expectation is that you, like, I should consult you before I cut off my beard. Or
It's
if I
wild.
want to grow my hair, I should, like, it should be a conversation. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
it's why, but you people keep
ultimately, you get the final say.
You don't give people the shoulders to do these things anyway. I would love to see a guy come and tell me that, oh, you changed your hair without telling me. That'd be the last message of yours that could ever come through to me. I don't know, man. I have no, she lost me after she said, you know, she likes a guy that she shouldn't like. Don't. I think cut him off and sign a new one.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to add, to be fair. Yeah.
Brent?
Well, if the spiritual renaissance that he comes back with is Jesus Christ, then
I love you, Lord.
then yeah, you're not good enough for him.
There you go. Works both ways. Now he's writing next, talking about is a girl he likes, is she didn't like. Okay.
And he's doing music now that's popping off on TikTok. Sounds as though
It's a good thing, right?
it's a good thing
She can't look past
for
the beard.
himself. So if it is that he's being disobedient, as you said, then cool. Go and find somebody who's obedient.
I did think the choice of that word was very interesting.
That why he's been disobedient. I didn't miss a lot of this. I didn't even know this was in here.
She led with that.
Yeah.
It was like the opening line.
I just chalked it down
I'm
to her
tired.
being 22. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sis, you're young, you have your whole life ahead of you.
Yeah. Honestly, like,
Start from scratch.
I feel that's one of the most exciting things that. Actually, I don't really care how people think this. I think
No,
one of the most
right. You know,
exciting
if I
things.
was to go back in life, if I ever was to like turn back time,
Yeah.
I think my whole dating life, like, it would be so different.
Sis.
Because
Because
you know
like,
what? I would not be a lover girl. I'll tell you that for free.
Oh, I used to be a lover girl.
No,
But
I
do you know what
wouldn't.
is I'm like a lover girl that. Okay, so one of the things that always gets me through like situations that don't
You're a
work out,
lover girl
whatever.
with wisdom.
Amen.
So
Because one of the things that always gets me through when I'm in situations that don't work or whatever, is the excitement of all the men I haven't met yet. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm just like, the world is so vast. You are not going to put me down. Well,
Did you just say you're excited about all the men that you haven't met yet?
so when I've been in those situations,
Fair.
I'm good now. But when I've been in those situations, like the excitement, not excitement, but like this is one of the things that gets me through. I'm just like, I'm not gonna sit here crying about this one guy when there's so many other guys that I've met. And then when I think of like other guys I never thought I'd meet and then things worked out or whatever, I just think the world is just so vast for you to be with somebody that you think isn't good for you or whatever. And you're 22. Don't let a man tell you that now. All right, next one. Is that it? Or are you going?
yeah, I've got like 3 minutes.
Okay.
So, hi, Brent. I noticed that on Friday, you and E-Man didn't give me advice on my dilemma. And being honest, I wanted to hear from a male perspective as well regarding what I should do. And I'd like you to be honest. I sent in the pictures because, this is Leandra,
I love
right?
your friend.
I sent in the pictures because I know when it comes to dilemmas like this, you always want to see how the person looks. So what do you suggest I do? And I hope you got my clarification the other day. You can give me advice on Monday's show. Love the chat on Friday with Jackie, by the way. Just to add, I've been on Hinge and got no matches with black women, only 3 white women in 3 weeks. Here's some of my other good pics and the people that my friends say I look like.
Brent asked for pictures because he's messy.
I didn't ask
Sorry,
for
not messy,
anything.
he's nosy.
I didn't ask for anything.
No, I'm saying in general. But that's the thing, because you asked for pictures in the past, people are now sending pictures with their dilemmas.
Do y'all want to see the pictures?
Yeah, of course.
What? As in the public?
No,
What
not
is
for
it?
the, no, he didn't send it for the
doesn't want
public,
the
he sent it to us.
All right, then I'll just forward.
How on earth would you ask that?
Because he's also put like footballer pictures and KSI and Marquis.
Nah, that's for us.
All right, cool. But answer this question, Emmanuel.
To be fair,
You don't remember the dilemma?
yeah, I remember.
Jackie was
I got
basically
name, brother.
Jackie. I remember Jackie was basically saying, "Stop punching it. Go for your level because
But the thing is, like, the way obviously he wrote the dilemma was like he was like on a certain level that's crazy. No disrespect to those who are on that
He
level,
was talking like
that's
he was
crazy.
stripping Shrek.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still get girls. You know what
This
I'm
is
saying?
it.
Obviously, the results are not showing that in it, but I get what you're saying. I would say just keep doing what you're doing, man. Get off Hinge, and maybe or stay on Hinge, but get onto maybe some of the other ones where the black girls are at. What's the other one?
Bumble.
Bumble and other. Is Tinder even a thing now? Still,
Yeah.
are people still taking Tinder serious?
If you want just baseless sex, go on Tinder.
No, but even
You're
to be fair,
not finding love on Tinder.
I'll tell you why. I'm pretty sure Enoch wouldn't mind me saying this because he's mentioned it in the chat. But he said he found his missus on
Yeah.
one
What
of these
year
dating
was
sites.
that? When 2024?
It might have just been like maybe 5 years ago, maybe.
Is Enoch still in there? If he's in,
Enoch, if you're there,
if you're there, please let me
let
know
us
what
know,
year you met
please.
your woman, because Tinder back in 2016 was okay, fair.
okay.
Tinder today,
Mm.
you know, you're watching stuff allegedly on illegal websites. You get the messages about someone around the corner. That's Tinder. You get people around the corner.
Oh, someone said melanin matchmaker.
That's it.
Yeah,
There
man,
you
in
go.
matchmaker as well.
Yeah, man, go on to Man of the Match.
Or
so at
let
least-
it go to kickback.
Kickback.
Yeah,
Kickback of
that's
some
true.
wavy events that only the majority of black people turn up to.
Yeah, 100%.
Also, did you set your settings on Hinge to like everybody? 'Cause I swear you can put like black people only.
Oh, is it?
I think so. That's what they ask you. They should ask you your preferences. Can't just open me up to
I don't think
anybody.
they allow you to do race.
That's
though.
ridiculous. It must do, because if I can do Christian, because you can do like religion and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
You do straight, you say whether you're bisexual, whether you're homosexual. So I might expect there to be race as well. So
Yeah, maybe.
I don't even think them are caring about equal opportunities.
But yeah, man.
Wait, what's your advice for him then?
I sent the pictures to the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I saw them.
Oh, let me check.
What's your advice for him?
I was gonna keep trying.
What was he asking? How do I get black women? What was the question that he asked?
Today or last time?
What's the overarching issue he has
Struggling to meet women.
that are black?
Well, I guess he would like them in black.
Because he's met whites, right?
You were 3 in 3 weeks.
And he doesn't want them.
Well, no.
Okay. Well, I think you've only just started.
There you
So
go.
you ain't been doing it for years, so it's not an issue. It's not an issue. You keep doing it until it is you strike it rich, and you will strike it rich, because there are plenty beautiful black women out there that are looking for or patiently waiting for you to pop up on their swiped right list. I don't know how it is, to be honest, but yeah,
Swipe right.
it's not an issue. You keep going until it is that you strike it. You strike it rich. Patience, bro. Learn patience, man.
And also, next time, if we do open up the events, the TDA community again, come down there, man. Right?
Oh, that's what Maggie just said.
Oh, is
The
it?
person go to the new black event at the Ned on Friday. I'm sure there were some lovely melanated ladies. All of them were melanated and lovely, to be honest.
Yeah, you can get
And
a
they
pic there.
looked amazing.
Did anybody like reach anybody there? Any matchmakers we get?
Yes.
How do you know? I said, yes, with certainty.
Yes. The people you brought from South London,
This guy.
you asked me, you
guy.
even cocked your head
People say
back.
like he brought like a pack of people.
What did you just do? When you give me a nod, I'm going to take the nod.
No.
That wasn't a nod of approval. It was not to speak. Then don't look around it. I have prior. Don't look around.
Big up all my guys, man. That came down.
Oh my goodness. But yes, there were individuals basically looking to enjoy themselves during that evening. I saw a wholesome couple. That could be the C91 who came with their partner.
Okay.
Who were minding the business. They would chill the entire night. Maybe that
I'd love to meet them, man.
Yeah, I would have, man. I mean, I actually went around actively looking to say hello to people. I guess I didn't go that far.
You didn't go that around, did you?
Yeah, and I only assumed that they went with us because they didn't make themselves kind of.
They just
known.
by themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
so
probably
I
why,
thought
innit?
they just came from the Ned.
Okay.
led people.
So maybe then you did see Chijioke. You just thought you know.
I
he
definitely
wasn't
did
part
not
of
see
it.
Chijioke.
Do you know what Chijioke looks like? If you've never met him in person.
Yes, I've seen him on Zoom. And I thought that he was a type of personality to make himself known.
He is though, but he said he was tired. He's got kids.
See, I don't even know what this means.
It means people that
and I
have
don't think
kids
I'm
are
going to
tired.
basically understand what this means because
Not until you have kids.
no, because Emmanuel has kids and he
Actually,
made
to be fair,
himself
I don't
known.
have kids. I know tired.
But
fair.
when you've not seen or met anybody that in a community that you've been talking to them for the longest while, and you go out of your way to go to an establishment where they're there,
But maybe
at least approach one person
But maybe he felt a bit overwhelmed as well.
that
though.
would say that. Say that he got a bit scared.
I'm not gonna say he got scared.
I
I say
just said that.
overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed
Because
what?
I find it overwhelmed. I find it overwhelming.
You're saying he's not like
Just being in social. Like
not
it's
used
just
to
it's
being
a
around
lot, man.
people.
Not that I'm used to being around people.
But
around
Emmanuel
you,
always
not.
says that he's always in everybody's business.
Yeah, but online.
What's going on?
Oh, you think it's different?
Being in people's business online is different to being in people's business up in person.
Serious. Sorry, man. I know I just said something you said off air on air, so I apologize, man.
This is insane.
Why did you have to say that part?
And that's not true.
I'm going home.
So am I. Hey, peace.
I told you, I'm disappointed.
No, but
So the theme is gonna run.
Chijioke knows that already. That I know that he's the
He
town
knows that
crier.
you're his up.
He's a TDA town crier. He knows. I love Chijioke, man.
You call him a TDA tongue crier.
Hey, he's the one that keeps us informed. One day, Chijioke told me how old I was. He told me how many kids I got.
You're lying.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Big up Chijioke, man. It's all
Nah, but I'm
jokes.
disappointed. How could you be in the building and not come to say
Yeah,
hi,
man.
Nah, man.
I'd love to chat to you, man.
Maggie says, can there be more daytime friendly event for those of us that like to be at home at a reasonable time?
No.
There would be an evening event when we be amongst the live show in it. So, but there will still be an after party of the live show. So I guess I won't be seeing you there. But I don't know when it is we did a daytime thing with Daryl.
Did you turn up? It's true, innit, man? It's true,
I'm
man.
saying it's full on daytime.
Yeah. That was
Full
a
on
wholesome
daytime.
time. What was that? What? 12 o'clock in the afternoon?
It could
Right
be
there.
earlier than that. Some people came very, very prompt.
Yeah.
So let's see, man. Let's see. We'll see. We might have another educational excursion, and let's see if it is that those who are interested in daytime viewing
Yeah.
will put their name down.
It's true, man. It's true, man.
We'll see. We'll see.
Big up the regulars, though, man. It just popped into my head. Miss Mariah's always there supporting, you know.
And always the good vibes.
Yes.
ONB, every
ONB
single time I
as
see
well.
her, just full of love.
Positive energy, just,
Yeah, man.
you know what I mean? Sarah as well, just positive. You know, it's wonderful.
Every single time. And I don't think Dr. Amani's missed the motive yet. But
No,
she said,
exactly.
She
Big
said
up
she
Dr.
might miss the
Amani,
next one,
man.
no? But she's doing good work. She's going to be doing Godwin and going to be doing a
yes.
talk. Yeah. Be part of a panel and whatnot. So she's permitted to
Yes.
basically miss it. Yeah.
Dr. Amani always supports, man.
Always.
All right.
Apparently, Tyler's coming this week. Taylor?
Oh, yeah. We'll talk. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
And yes, I know why Maggie couldn't attend, and she has a good enough reason. So
I was in trouble then.
no, but it's good enough reason.
Big up Maggie.
All the time.
All right. I feel closer to Maggie, you know, since he's Yoruba. You know, before I thought it was something else. I thought she was like part Irish and stuff. I mean, I love my Irish people. And that, you get me?
Irish?
Yeah. I don't know where this came from.
Is
But
Maggie mixed?
I feel. Chijioke told me. So it
She's
could.
mixed race.
You see what happens to Joke?
Just about he would never be in the charges. Chijioke would never be in the charges.
He
Like, none of
didn't even pause. He just said it.
There's
Pew!
hella charges against that man. Man is damn business.
Oh, man. But yes. Big up everyone in the TDA community. Hey, for real, I think we really do have the best community, you know. Honestly.
No, this was just directed towards Maggie, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because Noreen was definitely there.
Marine support, she was there.
Definitely
100%.
there.
It was good meeting everybody. Of course, Gin and Gist, she's there, always supporting
All the
every
time.
single event. Big up Gin and Gist, big up her sisters as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, beautiful sisters.
But yeah, man. All right, let's move on. Last set of headlines. All right, people.
I think because
All right, so the BBC has found that signs that modern slavery victims were being forced to work at a McDonald's branch and a factory supplying bread products to major supermarkets was missed for years. A gang apparently forced 16 victims to work at either the fast food restaurant or the factory, which supplied Asda, Co-op, M&S, Sainsbury's, Tesco and Waitrose. Well-established signs of slavery, including paying the wages of 4 men into one bank account, were missed by the victims from the Czech Republic that were exploited over more than 4 years. The victims, who were all vulnerable, most having experienced homelessness or addiction, earned at least the legal minimum wage, but nearly all of their pay was stolen by this gang. So McDonald's UK said that it had improved systems for spotting potential risks, while the British Retail Consortium said its members will learn from the case. Next headline, and a man who stole a car from Belfast with a 17-year-old girl still inside has been arrested over the border in Dundalk. Police said that the car, which had been parked in Botanic Avenue in the south of the city, was stolen on Saturday night. The car stopped at the St. Field Road in Lisburn, about 15 minutes away, where the passenger managed to escape uninjured. The car was then seen being driven at speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour on the A1 when police contacted An Garda Síochána. This is the Irish police. That's their name for it. I can't really pronounce it. To let them know it was heading towards the border. Officers from the police service of Northern Ireland were then informed just before 2:30 in the morning that the car had been located and a 25-year-old man had been arrested in Dundalk, and said, thankfully, we are not dealing with any casualties after some very dangerous and reckless behaviour by the suspect involved. The man remains in custody. And the last headline, England and Wales are braced for heavy rain and strong winds just days after homes and businesses were flooded. 2 fresh weather warnings come into force on Sunday for wind and rain that will hit areas already saturated by downpours earlier in the week. The Met Office has issued a yellow rain warning, meaning further heavy rain is likely to cause some travel delays and flooding, covering much of southern England and South Wales between 4 p.m. on Sunday and 9 a.m. on Monday. And that's it for the headlines, man. It's time to pay them bills. And let's get into the reaction.
we're in a season has started and Man United are all over the place, but yet Mr. Marga, the Pum Pum father, has not been in attendance to basically take that.
I'm sure when he comes back, you can remind him.
Every other team is doing well. Liverpool's doing well. Chelsea's basically looking like they've turned the corner, right? Don't know about their defense, but their attack is superb. Blinding. You have Spurs beat United yesterday. United was never in it. They were and they're at home, you know. Anyway, when Marcus comes back, yeah, you need to talk about this because he said that Ten Hag was the third best manager in the Premier League after Pep and Klopp. Imagine he had the goal to basically say that he is his keeper is the third best keeper in the league too. That team is a pile of shite. Absolute shite.
It's still early days though.
Yeah, it's still early days. Early days.
All right, guys, let's get into some of the scores. On Saturday, there were a bunch of games. Newcastle drew with Man City. That was a big one, isn't it, Brent?
It was because Rodri's out and De Bruyne is out.
Wow.
And people are saying, well, every single point matters now. Every single game matters. They've started looking at the games as though it's in the last stretch of the season. They've started saying, oh, they've dropped a point there because they know how tight it's going to be over the course of the season. So 100%, every single game matters now. You would have expected Man City to win, but here we go, 1-1.
Yeah.
1-1.
Arsenal beat Leicester 4-2. Brentford drew with West Ham 1-1. Chelsea beat Brighton 4-2. Everton beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Nottingham Forest lost at home to Fulham 1-0. And Wolves lost at home also to Liverpool 2-1. On Sunday, there were 2 games as well. Ipswich drew with Aston Villa at home 2-2. And of course, the game that Brent was talking about, Man United lost at home. Old Trafford, man, 3-0 to Tottenham. Insane.
So you just scrolled over the Arsenal game, and I know you didn't watch it, hence you scrolling over it. We were 2-0 up, and then they clawed back 2 goals. One was a worldie. You just have to clap that. That was amazing. And obviously the nature of, like I said before, the close season with the teams being so good and whatnot. I think a lot of Arsenal fans were crapping themselves. They were peeing themselves. Nervous because, oh my goodness, 2-0 up, we were just flying, and now it's 2-2. Can this be something that we look back on later on and be like, we flopped there?
Yeah.
So it went down to the quote-unquote wire, and I mean that because it was after extra time, or in extra time, that we put back 2 goals. But I was never in doubt. I think I was on a Zoom call with Stephen that time, and then he asked, how much time is left, and I said, what, 15 minutes? And then he's like, typical Arsenal. I said, no, don't do that. You can't be saying the same thing that you used to say 2 years ago, because Arsenal's not the same team as 2 years ago. And having said that, I told him the game ended 4-2. And he's like, oh, you're right. I said, yes, we would have found a way. But we can't afford those types of things anymore. A lot of the fans, they're gonna pop down. They're not built for this particular level of anxiety at this stage in the season. They're not built for it. But we got the win. We were supposed to win. We got the win.
Yep.
And that's all that matters at the end of the day.
What's the league table looking like? Let me check that.
Top, Liverpool's at the top. I think they're 1 point ahead, if I am to be believed. And then it's joint second that's a joint second. Man City second, goal difference. And then it's Arsenal. I think then it's Aston Villa.
Chelsea. But Chelsea's joint with
Aston
Villa.
Okay.
And then Fulham, yeah. But top 5, yeah. Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Aston Villa.
Now that Chelsea game, I would love to have a Chelsea fan come onto the Discord and wax lyrical about that fella, scored 4. What was his name?
Oh no.
He was the one that you all referenced the other day about being black.
Oh, Palmer.
Yeah, Cole Palmer. That guy is too wavy. And he used to be at Man City. Like,
yeah.
They missed a trick there, man.
Was it Everton as well?
Who, Cole Palmer?
Yeah.
I don't know.Maybe he came in
I mean,
there.
I think
He was there
somebody else.
first. I don't know. But Chelsea bought him from Man City. And he is too wavy. He's the real deal. And they're looking good up front. Up top, they got a lot of attacking prowess and whatnot. So they have an interest in running though. They've got quite a few difficult games coming up. And I guess how we started with a few difficult games, this is their particular period in the season where they're going to be tested. Really, really tested. Obviously, Man United, people are just expecting to turn up and beat them. Doesn't matter if it's home or away. You would feel bad if it is that you don't beat them.
Yeah.
And that's where they've basically plummeted to. And it's a sad state of affairs, and it's even sadder that Marks isn't here for me to basically say this in his presence. But that's where it is. I mean, they're so disconnected. When it is that you see the fans online and whatnot, they're so disconnected from United. And obviously now they're starting to say he needs to be sacked. Sacked. But I don't know if it is that is going to cure the problem, to be honest. But it's a start.
Yes, we shall see, man. Still early days, like we're saying. So we're just going into October. So we shall see what happens and see how Europe influences some of this as well, innit? But yeah. All right. Brent.
Wrap up.
Let's go into our wrap up. All right, people. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated as always. A big thank you, obviously, to everybody. But I want to give a bit more of a bigger thank you to everyone who turned up on Friday as well.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? You lot made an amazing event. It was good to meet so many of you that, you know what I mean, that travel down, that listen to us every single morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys can be guaranteed to just be like, cool. I know at this particular time I'm going to see them in the chat all the time. You know
How
what I'm
come,
saying?
how come they're all good looking though?
This is, I don't know.
Like, what is it about? Like,
God's
what is it
blessed.
we're building over here that only has the good looking people coming through?
I have no idea, man. But it's a beautiful thing. And T-Day community is just, that's what I'm saying, it's the best community, man.
Like, I think it is, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm being biased, but I think it is.
Yeah. And just wholesome people as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, real
That's
wholesome
one thing that I was
people.
telling Danielle, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just it feels as though like they're proper like invested.
Yeah.
Like if we ask them to basically turn up to something,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's some call to action or whatever, they would turn up because they're invested.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And that aspect is so heartwarming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like it gives me purpose to continue doing this because I know it's being valued.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I know it means so much more to them than I might think it means to them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And as you said, they're wholesome. You're talking to them, and they're thankful that we're doing this, right? And obviously, I haven't been out like in a while, so I only know the people that come to the studio, right? And then when it is, I go to live shows and whatnot. Anybody who happens to come to me, and it's always positive. But talking to each of them, brother, all their brains are it's solid, like it's measured.
All switched on. All, yeah, man. You may not obviously agree with people on certain things, and we see that in the chat, but it's just all good people, all wholesome people, you know what I'm saying? With so much to offer, and it's brilliant. Just meeting all of them. Honestly.
It is really, really brilliant, man.
Yeah, man.
Really, really brilliant, man.
Definitely appreciate you, lot, as well.
And I would have obviously loved for the entire team to be there, but they'll be there next week. Obviously, Mags is still in DR. He's extended his stay and whatnot, but he's going to be there every single month. You understand? He enjoys his little Friday night where he can basically meet those friends and whatnot. But I really love connecting with these people that tune in every single day. I don't think I asked any of them who's your favorite. I don't think that mattered that then.
Yeah, same. I think as well.
Yeah, I think there was other mischief. Oh, I forgot Rachel.
Oh my, yeah.
I
for real.
forgot
Big up
Rachel.
Yes.
So, Rachel is another loyal listener, and she is a fantastic dancer. Cause she does that salsa stuff. You know, I always find it interesting watching those people move because, like, have you practiced?
Yeah.
Because how is it? And then she was like, no, it's when it is you hold their hand, you kind of give them signals by. I was like, that's so amazing, you know.
I didn't know that.
And I'm thinking there's only a set amount of moves that you can make. You can't tell me everything's freestyle and you're moving in sync like that. You're not connected spiritually like that. But apparently, yes, the signals are there, transmitted. And she was moving like a merengue master, man. And I'm thinking, do you just do that with anything? He said, no, it was a particular song that Neptune played. I think it was Maria Maria, but a different version of it. Okay. And it had that salsa thing to it. And once it is that, she heard the call. But she too is lovely people, level-headed, measured, and just so much fun. Every single person there is just beautiful. Every single person, even Greek. Yeah, he has his own allure, his quaintness. But anyway, more of the same. Long may it continue as we continue to build.
Yes.
We're gonna have some fantastic news for you very, very soon. Fantastic. But as the level of patience, I suggested that Lissandro, whatever his name is, Lysander should adopt. Yeah, you too will have to adopt that until it is that we make an announcement.
True
But we've been busy, man. We've been busy. Anywho, thank you very much for turning up and turning out on Friday.
Yeah.
And thank you very much for being in the chat today, this morning. For those who listen after the fact and you're now hearing it, shout out you lot. Shout out you lot.
True indeed.
All right, that is it. And yeah, one day we are going to have a brunch. We'll have a midday something, right? I don't know what that would look like. I don't know if it would... it could be a barbecue. That's what it could be. But that would have to be a next year thing, you get me?
Yeah, for real.
Next year. Maybe we should look to do something for Christmas. We'll see. We'll have a think about it.
Yes.
Because those saying that it's too late, we'll have a think about it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have a think.
Yeah, man.
There might be... No, let me not look to give a little sprinkle. Leave it with me.
But
All
yeah,
right,
man.
later.
Peace.